it is up to Iyoko Fuono and AG.
Yeah.
And to a very large extent, we are sure say if a committee, it is our right. Whatever it is, we are expecting a probe to be established. Say, omutumiti committee. That's a committee in starting a juma. We are expecting that ebe fresh uncle for we nyina. Wa wo fo say why ya wadwuma no. Wo be abechirechirem Ghana for ye be hwe wo TV so. Oti brofo, onti brofo. Wo be abechirechirem say twi na obeka. Oti brofo, onti brofo. They are interpreters in your kind of saying the parliament can bring interpreters and pay them. Onti brofo a ye do be ba sebra. Na be kasa na katwi anankran anankasa bi out. Ye benya interpreter chan Mandarin cry benya interpreter. Wo de bra no be kebi. Ye be chirechirim Ghana fo be tibi. Udimi na unim. Me meta court pa. O court judges no we kasa cross examination o siniti ase. Enti lawyer no kasa no hwe lawyer no wi a na lawyer na to question akwa ni nipa na witness no wo box nim no. Na witness ne kasa na judge no hwe no wo chro. Do you know what they are doing? Omu hwe udimi na. So udi atra omunim so udi atro. Said the wo kan no e bia we so we innocent. It will inform on ruling say we are working there and looking at the fact it doesn't match. But ko jina ho na say you can no can the obeka ebe wie no fact and so doesn't support you. You will rule against you. And that is so me I believe that omuko probe na. Then you'll be able to clear yourself. And yes, constitution is saying.
Okay.
So what we have done is as citizens and not spectators to borrow from to quote from the president.
Yeah.
And unquote too. What I can say is that but we also have as a people so themselves the right to demonstrate. What did I make and say? It's a right. What did I make? You can say it's a right given to us.
Us, yeah.
As citizens of Ghana, and yet police for crime to me can't say my demonstrate. Go and look at other rulings, MPP versus IGP. There are several.
They don't have that power to tell you.
Exactly. There are several judicial decisions about the police can't stop us from going on there. We will go on a demonstration. We will watch the space.
Meba. Sir Etenesa. Mamiti wa can say. Ono na nko CID boss anko be kill the case. E dey na ekofa sa de ne ba e ye wo no ka che direct and ka che obi.
Me. We nye third party.
E ye wo no ka che.
Me Adam Bona. There are certain things me.
I
don't want to go there. Onim. One kind of once.
Okay.
One kind of once simple. Yeah. Oh, I'm saying this. The Empress may can say. I'm saying this because I feel innocent people should not be hanged.
Is that the case?
Yes, because
and yes, it be favors. I will pay free.
Then favor. What favor? Yoko then no more. Don't let me open. Then I yoko for. Then I yoko for. Apart from connections, now they are not say. People who called me when this young man was making all those allegations, people who called me about, Osika Beba, Sakawa Fuebi, Osika Beba, Babeda account room, na FIC for the Monsanto, so the Toso, and Yoko Fire, Kokwasa, na Yenchendi, the money is gone. How many Sakawa people have been in prison in Ghana? Me catch us, what to say? What to say? Oh, yes, Sakawa Fuebi, what to say? Yes, say, yeah, be at that prison. Consam, yes, Sakawa for that.
Fraud boys for Sika could
me say, and some of the fraud boys said they will come out and talk. They may can say, they are legend. What do they can say? They are legend. But what I'm trying to say is say, but that is not. Me person you better dilute to the substance. But when somebody begins to say that, and now be crown frame or mention, Yoko staffs nibi, wa mama me yati wedi, but what boy Yoko and penyufoni bidding. Or see ono aye na dwuma o na ye tua ne ka na scan be da na account Yoko for do mo san to sika ne so for 1 year omo de ne koto ministry police station overnight the lawyers buy afraid these people some of these officers said tua bibi and o ka so ntua What did American say? This I don't want to go there. I don't. It's not.
It's not just say you can walk on. Did say?
Oh, that's what I will say. Before Mamiya took over, go Google what I used to say about Iyoko, and I have said it publicly when Mamiya took over. That Wakohi, I'm expecting her to cleansing the place. I said it publicly.
Mamiya, you having a very good relationship with her.
It doesn't matter.
Why didn't you
No. You see, at that point, the harm has already been done. And he said, me kwa kotu for said ya ukano. What did the mekana say? You can only attempt to convince me. Uche the mekano say I shouldn't go public with it. And keba de sanu no mi ana no kra me oh adewe ebi kraka Ghana for kran to say sikano omaye kukwasa masikano come back to wherever they picked it from allegedly. Me, you see, I'm busy doing other things. So why not, Masa? I'm busy. You know, I'm so busy. Ghana. So if I'm going to me advising you are, now my kwako share them. Now my say, my advisor no, are convincing me. And the special prosecutor near hanging.
Why didn't you send your petition to special prosecutor? Say Yoko for say you were unable to provide the necessary information I want to be in. So, meanwhile, Moko Biania, the Entina
can be Unim say, went to me and Kawa Samoa, and all the Kwa him fee. And I'm a boy.
Yeah.
Went to me and Kawa Samoa, or the Kwa him fee. O de Kwa him fear, and some be brave.
The Bell Baba.
Never in chance him, ya catasso. Now, Ohinano, what's not in state bedroom. No, see, okay, you can't say the linguists and answer more maka no mere chance in so. Now, Fed will be an answer. Some say chance in him. And he says, same way, I'm just answering you using that analogy. Say, oh, you're called special prosecutor, and that's all the commander. But Parliament has the power to bring all the parties to a round table.
Okay.
When they bring them to a round table, alleged. So, and it is not personal attacks. Even the conversation you were purporting to have said, that is what might have led to the killing of the case. The only thing that is the only thing that is being prosecuted in court is in Kodan Kumana allegedly so my real scanner. But Sikana muhu million no muhu no. So Sikana de obianka ho asem ye jai. And so
there are no traces. Okay, you million.
So uti ha unya 100th of that money. I'm telling you, sir. For 2 years, who made him? Ubeko holiday America. If you are not going to Dubai, Ubeko Nina, Uchiha, Unya 100th of that money. Have you says carry koto account because the same Yoko for be on be freezing on no wire connection. Until they make catch that when they say, they make can say, may I have two business. Good business. What I can say, they say. The way you suffer, to sometimes even import. Say, Uber cranium free man
now be you know.
And one thing I also don't do, they say, say binum sikano, the far in fichire, because in fichira, or the beko baby mobi. Now, so turn your man free and funny say, US are not China, are not Dubai. Now, sikano obi and TM bank. Me, I will make sure because Adiabakwa, you want to make sure, say. Everything and because of scammers in this idea because one shey now say scan ko pie wo baby a one we are not cash and to me the say so unya 100th of that money like we said we be adwuma for 2 years a lot of you go mo ship house or me me boss ship house we say me nyitema the original ship house is in Tema Community 6 original ship house now community me when I was growing up we used to go there's a beautiful place ship house and the original one was Community 6
okay
I that's why
and then I was watching me about
the original ship house nankasa Tema Community 6 also the make an answer obi I'm sure that there are people there who might tell you that yes it's true and to the American they say unya 100th of that money. Who ubeja adwuma 2 years, ube kwa America, ube kwa Dubai, ube kwa how do family, ube nam, ube enjoy life. And he says, Kawi, allegedly, a Sisikano, you can't show where the money. I don't want to go into it. I'm not accusing Cecilia Dapa of anything. We are accusing our state agencies. We are
evidence before you.
So when you go to Parliament, evidence now or no evidence. We have supplied our evidence.
Okay.
We have the over 500 Ghanaians and in counting today. We have supplied our evidence to Parliament. What is it? Binum Kraso Koshraj.
Yes, Matisse because Shraj.
Unti said Domlova Kasa say some time ago, Shraj Fui, Yoko Fui, persecuting or Kamuka, it doesn't lie in your mouth. There is a case that says Iyoko, I think I will look for the case. That says Iyoko doesn't have wide policing powers. And now betting is so much amount for imported cars. Who do you have so auto dealers on the culture? Oh, my imported cars are Bagana. We're the duty. Now FBI. Who is FBI? Who is FBI? Iyoko Act in it say Numa also Mudiatre is things that has to do with the states. Who is FBI to come from America and come and be directing a state agency? No much chairman for cars on material duties and violating their right. Meanwhile, when you will go on a short break, I will pull out the case and we will share it for Ghanaians to read. So that Ghanaians will know their right to say, Iyoko doesn't have wide-ranging powers, but they've arrogated unto themselves. So you see, we've gone to Parliament with the hope, say, so maybe there'll be other people who will think that Iyoko sometimes overstep or bounds. They will bring them back. A Special Prosecutor Act, in Kinam, now I have faint kakra. And to ye na ye momo, sa anti-money laundering act, yen fe binshe mu momo, na bibi ebesino, ombeye jumano. What did I make an say? So we are there to ask for things to be done right. We are not there to persecute anybody.
Go, I'm coming up. Enra, menena no uswapi akasaye. Ono kwa se womo wo so on record. And sama waka say no mo mususu say eye sama obi be say ill intent about eye mamitiwa. When the IGP in terms of saying in the first place.
Oh, IGP, many almost all the heads of services, no, they are all my friends.
Is there an instance IGP alpha a you maybe say yeboa it be a police service, being it a contract or any otherwise?
A contract I do a lot of work for the security services.
Oh, okay.
I do a lot of like you see, we are the largest security providers in terms of technology in the country.
Okay.
And probably in the sub-region. You know. What about my office?
Yeah.
You know.
Yes.
I can't be in that office, if we are not doing well in business. But what has that got to do with the substance? The M-Pesa can say it's different.
Because any people say IGP shall wechi.
Oh.
No. Say mamiti wa intentions to say or person IGP and answer your potential candidate, and for that matter, bring her down.
No. Her mami can be being chair. Obi obe cancer bia no na sebi na adwin sa. Na nipa no on share damn fine titi mu ye me and my organization. We apart from the business I do, we also have a CSO on the side, the Institute of Security Safety Policy Research. 2000 and when is it Apia2 or somebody left? We did a research. If you Google it, who should be the next IGP? We did an extensive research. All COPs were pulled. All COPs. Potential candidates were pulled. And we came down, we narrowed it, the research narrowed it down to 5 of them. 5 of them. Even the 5 of them, what did I make an say? Even the 5 of them. And do you know how far back I go with Dampare? You see, I've known him. The American is, you see, before I say, me who said the American before, Babi, not minimum. So we the friend say before Mami Yati wa be Iyoko boss na minim. What did I can say? And you know be any babe so can before I will see Mami Yati wa. No. And so I have known IGP for a very long time. And he was director of this, director of that, director of that. But you see, when you say more, it's neither here nor there. And here it's not the cracks. And so, if you say baby an IGP or no, I'm older than IGP. IGP, you know, I've been in business for all these years. Then he will tell me to go and do this and do this. Why? What are you? What, I have adult children. You think what are you talking about? So
you can't be an IGP.
What are you talking? What are you? Who name me? You know me.
Yeah.
You know me and my opinions. You know me on my opinions. Why would I be somebody's? If I was somebody's boy, then I would have been Mami Atiwe's boy. Even though I'm older than her, I would have been Mami. I would not be anybody's boy. Me, Adam Bona. How? Be your boy. Be whose boy? And I come in free. I will train my Ghana. Me come in free. I won't leave the comfort. Anybody who knew me when I used to live in, I was living good. I would mean free. I will train. Also, Neomoka say PhD
and we passport also one passport.
What I say? You know, I have my opinion. On that. Becoming free or Emma Ghana. What did I make an say? And so what I'm trying to say, they say, you see, when people run out of ideas, then they begin to attack the messenger. What did I make an say? Me. So, I asked a question. Until name minimum. No, I be actually na Kwame Despite CEO and I say why MD. Until name minimum ana. Can you scare me? Me dem maka say me am a butcher. Unim na obi oyedman and kwase dem. Obi oyedman and kwase dem mpentokwa. Because you've seen blood you with the weapons with the so me I don't fight. So when you see me talking I mean, nice baby so.
But a better warring.
And you because IGP.
Yeah.
Oh, then they should say that. So when Mami Atiwa, when she was in the trenches, they were burying her, and I had a contrary opinion. Was I with her? And I know Triamika to do that. I go and ask her whether that time there was any occasion I came to her office to come and solicit for help. You know the position she occupies now. Uche, the position she occupies now. CID boss is more important than that position. You know the position of the CID.
Director General.
Director General CID is more important than Iyoko. And you nansen ya san ka retirees ne de ko. Beboa. And you nansen ya onu ko wa. Dan ka wo the police are abre na na say we soldier bi abre no. Na so abre kokoje wa hum yo Iyoko. That's how they were treating Iyoko. But it's and so mine is that the time when it doesn't, you see, tomorrow will come. And when I feel she's doing right, you see the way I'm talking, you see the other side of me again. I've told you, I've given you examples of other people who fret me and madam for me bra penny. You see, when the information comes, you work with it. If the information is not good, and I've used, you kind of saying, the one soldier for you know, soldier for you. Me bo mo chia. Are you aware say me bakra is a senior officer? A senior officer there. Me bo mo chia about him. I don't me no munku. We engage. We bo mo chia but engage. You know why? Because say you see nipa na oyi asano. Once you were oyi asano. So we achia.
Yeah, you trust any him say.
So some of us will draw your attention in different ways. And so it's not an attack on my friend Mami Atiwa. No. It's not an attack on her. And nobody can actually get who say me. And I was speaking about the research we did.
Yeah.
When we did the research, Dampare Kredi Amaso. Only Mamia, she was the fifth. Dampare Kredi Amaso. When we did go and look for it. We did it. It was a public something we did. And it was live. The research report was shared live on Joy News TV. Go and ask. It is online. Dampare didn't cry Amazon. Dampare. Do you know there was Yohonu? Kofi Buachi.
Kofi Buachi, yeah.
Onu Mami Atiwa. There are 2 others. I haven't read
the first 5.
Yes, the first 5. Mami Atiwa was the 5th. Are you telling me that in Tiano Bisane say, did she? And when we finished, there were some of the officers who found their names there who said, oh, they want to. I said, no, don't meet us. Don't come and meet my research team and come and say, because we also crimes. No. We did an independent work. When we did our research, Dampari didn't crime us. And I have said it. When Dampari was appointed, when he was appointed, I was so disappointed in the previous IGP, who was my friend. Opombwen was my friend. But when we fell out, I said the things I have to say, just as every Ghanaian would do, or some Ghanaians will not do, but I will do. Eventually, when Dampari was appointed and I was called, what did I make an say? When he was appointed as acting as a frame, media from the frame, obviously they will call some of us. My first response, I told them that, what, when Opombwenu was being, when he was made acting, I spoke a lot of nice things, believing, say, Obeba, na nyoma na enko ye no, obeye ni ye. And to see ade, Adabraka, Munya Abutre, I would have nothing substantial to say, what did I make an say, about Dr. Ekufu Dampari, his appointment as IGP. But let's see his performance. Because I don't want to jump the gun by saying, Obeyade. Because some of us, information we got on some of them eventually when they became IGP, we got disappointed. And so one here, and I'm name one and now Wokas Obeyade and one yard Obonechi. So I said, no, please don't get me into this. Okay. And some of the media people, senior people who called me were disappointed that me pan. I'm saying no. I have to be circumspect. I have my dignity, my respect. I mean, per se, media trainer di bibi abeba. And eventually, I see the man doing well. I will say it today. Today, I will say it. If tomorrow, I have a contrary opinion, and so that's a mekan, I'm sure you will call me to this station. And I'm a boy. Mekan, so be from me about. And two from me about Hanas will be Kase. Why are you doing this? Or being a shower cheer? What would you say? I've given you examples of others. You fall out, you get on again with them. So today, I am not professionally. I disagree with the performance of Mameya at Iyoko. Doesn't mean say Ochina, say there.
Obeka.
Me nka say make me man. No. I will say it.
But Mame bisa sad way. Mameya has been your friend. You've been going to her. She's been coming to your office as an Rakrami interview na woka. Kev Ben na mudru soa. Why you anything you started recording her?
You see, after recording, I wouldn't want to go to the recording. Leave that one out. But Kev, you do here. I started suspecting her. An occasion where we had met and we were talking. This is what we say. We are many architecture. We talk about a lot of things. And the work I do is not just Ghana. And I used to do it before I came here. And I still have all the networks everywhere. I don't sleep. Okay. When I'm talking to you, you don't expect me, say, I dare bet you na me see o Jerry. Me no be crack or can was na nipa say mama me knew ni. What did I make an say? When we were friends, and the truth is that you had your own suspicions about your colleague IGP Dampari. Me, one thing I don't get involved in.
Mami Tiwa was suspicions about.
No, not suspicions, but disagreement. Let me say disagreement.
With Dampari.
Yes, with performance. And you're my PE.
Currently, on any relationship to say?
I don't know. I mean, I know. One thing I don't do is, if you know me very well, I'm not a relationship expert. I only try to be an analyst and businessman. I don't. Okay. So I won't be able to tell. Say, IGP Dampari and the boss. Okay. She has been seconded to the boss, but I will not know. Okay. Meetings. I mean to me, okay. And I even don't know even IGP or I don't even know any relationship. Okay.
All right.
So the moment she took that tangent and started telling me, say, "Oni nipa simesi koko kamasem," and I was like,
"Obo nipa ni dinchira."
wa money penny din. Say, on shen who ye a woman. I was like, then I will go catch any pan. What did I make an say? What did you tell the person that you are not telling me? What did you tell the person that you are not? You see, the moment you say that, it's a breach of trust. It's one thing, everybody listening to me. The moment, if you have a bosom friend, the moment you begin to tell that bosom friend, say, only person me say me share ye ewo. Just we say like, then I come and tell you say, Dami and Debi Ohami, you know, I don't know his. Honestly, Odami,
Odami. Jenny and one fa. Nediani Odami. As on because Attorney General producer me.
Okay, Odami, Hamia. Na meno kasa. Now so Odami kra. I go way back before Odami.
Yes.
Way back with you before Odami. I don't know when he started working. But way back, by that
time I know what I do.
Okay, I didn't know him because most of the programs were evening. Now, torchlight.
Yeah,
there were some ladies here.
Yes, it's true.
Now, me know didn't come and we talk. I mean, I always say, you see, it doesn't matter who you are. You would have confidence. You have people you confide in, and those things you go to. You are going to go into your grave with them. It will never come out. But the moment somebody begins to show you his teeth, yes, I want unfairness. So maybe the say, the moment you begin to tell me, say, somebody told you, did you also tell me what you said? And mine is that, and there were times, oh no, Mami Yatiwa, would tell me, say, you know, me kotna se me koko shi IGP, I mean, can say in Chirano. And I tell, this is not anything bad. What did I make and I say? It's usually, foot will be over. And I tell her that, you know one thing I don't do. And I tell you, I don't do that. Say me opportunity to talk with IGP. What did I make and I say? Na makwakot now, na me come and me ask him and I say me can't, woman Jerry was him. No. Say policy issue be what? You find say elections issue see. Now said the Brahman for and said the AC no and no nam person menene ka ho asema. Onene ka wi asa. Onene ka wi asa but say
e bia na mamiti wan so ono so wanya hint say e bia one way or the other. So akoka no ho asem wo ba bia e man suspecting tia many panicas.
If not for recent idea we see ya. You Manjari, you are a senior journalist in Ghana. I've known you for many years. Have you ever seen me say anything in that direction? Or more mutie me Ghana here say I've come public say you say no. It's just recently that I felt someone is being persecuted, not prosecuted. A special prosecutor.
Yeah.
He's been persecuted. And I came out to say no. I think that many are there me. And you see, me, I am so loyal to my friends. So that's one thing. Loyalty. When you are my friend, I'm that dependable friend. I also expect you to be a dependable friend. But when it turns around at you begin to suspect me, say me, it means you are falling out with me. Because I don't even expect you to be telling people that you meet me. What did I make an answer? No. You don't do that. I don't even expect you that you, my Jerry, apart from saying, Ebia, Menuko Shia or Habina, you know, there are certain things you do that nobody should ever know. But the moment you begins to give me room to suspect, to say, would there obi akeka, it means that trust amongst us is gone.
It's gone.
The trust amongst us
is gone. Down also.
And I was careful. You see today,
you are still going to
No, maybe. My point is that you have to be careful. What I'm trying to say is that you have to be on him IGP lead PACA.
Yeah.
Bisani say, when I got wind of it, my friend and country nana. Because no my bonidin will me friend no catch no. No my bonidin will, and the tape is public knowledge.
Yeah.
No my bonidin me friend no catch no. Nipa no fan say if is somebody I wanted any ill this thing for, I said, come in, friend. Be friend catch and so this is what I've heard, but it doesn't look incriminating and all that, so it's okay. What did I make an say? And she knows.
So there's no instance, you try to blackmail her.
Oh, no. Blackmail. You see,
with evidence.
No. Blackmail. Where? Me, Adam. Blackmail. How? You, Majari, you know me.
Yeah.
You know me. Me, can say you know me. Blackmail. And as I come blackmail again. Blackmail who? One thing I said, I am open, be a loyal. Me. You will find it in me. Maybe because of the part of the country I'm coming from and also my upbringing. Be a loyal. You see, what kind the story of Salih Fudagati?
Salih Fudagati.
What is who took a bullet for Kwame Nkrumah?
Kwame Nkrumah, yeah.
That is that part of the region I'm coming from. Do you understand? You know I'm a Dagati man, right?
I know.
Thank you.
Krum. Yeah.
I mean, I'm not different from Salih Fudagati. And yes, I'm not different. Who took a bullet for Kwame? What I'm trying to say is that me, when I'm loyal, but the fact that I'm loyal to you, if you bare your teeth, and I know that I'll devour me, you don't expect me, Adam Bona, to look you, to devour everybody and come and devour me. And so as for that trust will be breached. That's all I'm saying. That trust will be breached. That trust will be breached. And so you can go and say, what is, go and read Google blackmail. Blackmail will be where you say, when she had the issues, the Takrade missing girls, me come and focus, me kind or no. Almost say me sorry, my girlfriend. My girlfriend can be me because of my work. Because of my work. I'm even very careful to eat outside because of my work.
Yeah.
I'm even careful to drive around because but information can be saying now you go send them me documents.
As a document and indict it.
Yes. Yes. So what I'm telling you is that you won't hear me. But you see, I'm very careful. I am obisa the people those I work with. I'm telling you see me, I'm that person who can take a bullet for you. And for that, I will tell you. But you see, when you bare your teeth and you let me know, say, oh, you are someone who easily can frame other people. What did I make an answer? No. But until I see that is your nature, I will continue. But once I see it, maybe from the part of the country some of us come from, I mean, that is our nature, to be very honest with you. But my upbringing, I also grew up in Tema, and I say all my life I spent it in Tema, and I tell people that I'm your typical hustler. And then I'm in a party crack. I'm years to wait. What did the can I say? I'm in a party to be called school Nibia, Naya Bobra. What did the can? Those days when you are growing up in Tema, I'm not digressing. When you are growing up in Tema in the 70s and the rest, your aim is say Uben Kakra. Na Korean ship be an Spanish ship. No, why is our time and when I went to the UK, I met a friend of childhood friend of mine. We sat in Ghana Airways back then. I think I was going back, and I sat in, and I said, Mapo. Now I was every time never in UK. So and he wanted to know. He told me, "Oh no, catch up, story." No, me I used. The normal route, school and those things, isn't it? No. I said, okay. He couldn't go to school, but he's been living there. But what I'm trying to tell you is that me a butcher, me minsro moja ensro se kanya no enam, and I minsro lim lema, and lema the edipia axe.
Yes.
Uko mayanka. Unko when mayanka for omokunda, omunkun. Mayanka for omunkun because omukun obi abewu. Open to one song fan come my anka na dey make an meboa. Majeri open to call the beko butchery.
They say one they said answer kind of go on.
Into open to kwa and to beko no I use the butchery or the mayanka scenario say let's use it. No matter what, let's find peace among ourselves say obeko mayanka biana and once na no way but and no ma concentrate among konda you won't go to any butchery omokun. And me take me to be your butcher, your chief butcher. That me, I won't fight. But when you bring it to me, you come to my butchery and you bring it to me. Of course, you want me to chop you. I'll chop you. I will own him deboning. I will skillfully debone. Oh yes, I will. So what I'm trying to say is it's not to praise myself, but to say that I'll take a bullet for you if you are my friend. And so if Mami and tomorrow dance it well, so yen year, me, Adam Bona, I will be the one to be in your studio to talk about it.
Okay. How you need 100 points now? You need Dr. Adam Bona or your security analyst on you know, Edin common. Some titrupa Yedin common. Your mammy Cecilia Benada Pa. They send some a copy of special prosecutor to Yoko, AG advisor now. Ekoba say, you know, so, Papa Bia said their name, Tadia, a year Yoko for my 10 and inti, and some no need, you know, and answers one more to us were bedding. A moon seminary matters arising. And you go sway, or rather, but not too many America say, or can a year a nipa for now, or say Ghana for women walk Ghana, honey, and manone. Beyer 500 Ghanaians. One more edu signatures, a gun krata so, edia kwakoma a year parliament. And in an say, one more petition parliament say, in some of the DNA course or no, and ye state institutions and your majuma ye, and nunti. Parliament and ye hwehwemu foforo emfa se ensem no ho na ye hu eye de etuam eno ho nkomo ene ye di na nsem agodo aboba afa ho bi fa ne ho me ne na no usu apia enra edi ho nkomo wa ha na ono nso oka okire de enti a owura adambona ekwakwa eso ono no wadwembone de fa ma miti wa ho opeso ogu ne ho fie no ena na ya twe na ba ha ye toto na no a ye di eye sa enkomo ha ye neat 100 points now, making come messages in the video, but I don't know what Casafa recording on. The born recording is to be also event to add.
Oh, that be unim. Bediefi, and I have done intelligence work and
okay.
I will not even disclose where and where I've done this work. Mean disclose it. Because some of the places, once you are leaving, you are being discharged, you sign a non-disclosure for many years. I've done this work for years. And therefore, there will be a reason why I will not want to discuss it. When the time comes, and it has to be known, it will be known. Forget about it. Like I'm saying, the most important thing is the young concentrate parliament. The parliament.
But
young concentrate. No. What you see?
So we're very recording this secretly.
You see.
Let's just say,
please. I don't want to go there, but you see, what if whistleblowers act in the pain? What if you know the essence of we are saying? Say obi koshe sumwase.
No, you be
now say utumi exposing na. Now we record out do exposing na. You say boy abasum, you say mouth dan foforo kra mouth them. What did they make an say? Thank you. Just that Ghana has how long no sheda nya adwuma. What did they make an say? Ubete ne say nema na say obi amanu sika wa ha atro. And when me always say corruption begets corruption fighting corruption. Oh, you see, corruption. I mean, media said they all said I have not attacked anybody's personality. I'm a professional. Me say where you say. This young man who made all those allegations. We are. The young fan say, why are they in court?
Why in court?
Oh, are you not aware? Say injunction. The injunction to say parliament.
I am a petition.
I'm not allowed to say
petition.
Parliament.
Why are they court?
You see, I think I will send it to you. The court to say. Speaker of Parliament, my man be probe bia. Who say only bia would you see? Because me start probe.
Sir.
Majeri. Who said there we here no ne kwans me.
I am a petition about the Parliament. I Ghana for good sign.
Thank you. Anything I'm saying.
Now, signatures and updated signatures and more and then I'm going
oh, say.
And then the book you put more.
Bro, they own him. Adam Bona. I'm making you been own many of you know who my colleagues are. My colleagues, they be Harun Anom. When we were student leaders those days. Many of you, Pao, many of you.
You are still looking young, though.
You see, many of you. Oh, I mean, Anta.
Yeah. Yeah.
What's my colleague student leader?
Okay.
Top red. You can't say Mustafa Hamid. Those are my. We were student leaders those days. So many. The fact is, I didn't veer off into politics. What should I make an answer? I mean, veer off into politics. Therefore, but many have it. And so when it comes to strategy, what did I say? Strategy there. So when say, I also teach strategy. When say, I teach strategy as a course. I teach strategy. Apart from the fact that I teach people how to bag and debug, and I also teach. Oh, there's a saying said those days you also talk computer. Yes, a computer now you talk about malware be also, virus be also, and to use uto ya ni aton antivirus amount. What did I make an say? Doctor obesa yare no. Sa doctor na one hwe na one hwe the same doctor can use some chemical no their war.
No their one. Panauko.
And see me, I am one of the best when it comes to bagging and debugging and sweeping. What you unim sweeping?
And sweeping in contest.
Sweeping, yes.
Thank
you. Thank you. So the person make say me. I am so loyal. Yes, we have the gadgets. As in Bejina demo ha. It will spin around and tell me say Bibi Shaha. What's the best spinning around tell me say, hey, Bibi Shaha bunkonko yi. What's the make can I say? So, and you know the technology is there to even intercept people's conversation and listen. Okay. And also know even where you are going to.
Oh, yeah.
So I just want people to know that technology, some of us, me can't be as a me, I'm a normal way, you know. So, idea. I just want those who say, oh, you don't like this person, the young man who came to sit here and was making a lot of, I mean, we have a platform and there was some allegation.
Allegation about what?
No, I don't want to go there. I mean, I'm sure some of your listeners are listening. But for me, mine is that you see, he who comes for equity must come with equity.
Okay. We are Felix Mante or your director of communication said the PPP. And just on zooming in the panty. And what's all my best time we see we Jerry, I'm one of the signatories to the petition to the speaker. I'm surprised people are fighting to injunct Parliament from looking into the matter. If they have nothing hidden, why are they going that length? People should be ready to account for their action. Felix Martina, Felix, more question. Felix, it's not just that the Ghana for now willingly, voluntarily. One more back.
Felix is a researcher.
I know,
also one also a professor. Also try your research methodologies on it. He's a very good guy. I mean, I have to a very good young man, and he's doing very well in terms of what he does. I think he even contested on the ticket of PPP in the last election. Minim said this election, Obeko Bioma. I know Felix very well. I mean, he's one of the people who also speaks Okanaki. And for me, these are some of the things that some of us will say. I mean, so we have Ghanaians and our Taylor society. And you know, we did it through jurors. Say court injunction court injunction also ready to invoke the original jurisdiction of the Supreme Court pursuant to Articles 21 and 1301 of the 1992 Constitution and the Rule 45 of the Supreme Court Rules 1996 CI 16. It is suit number J1/17/2/2024. Plaintiff between Derek Edujemfi, Passover Street, GPS address Wahanot Kwabenya, Accra, and Attorney General, Office of the Attorney General, Speaker of Parliament. Now, Derek Edujemfi, it is a Mishemwa, and Rama all cano. Okay, Mamisha, for the sake of time, it's all parties are petition now, Modiacono. It is a Parliament, it probe. Nasa Derek Edujemfi ne de koy. Oh, before we got injuncted. Before we got injuncted. We picked them. They can say, but we got wind that they were going to injunct us, so the thing is not open. But now Supreme Court and Court that they cannot stop Godfrey Dami.
Godfrey Dami, yeah.
Because a constitutional position.
Yeah.
Speaker position. Airline establish yana.
There be and also
speaker position no. Legislative instrument they establish yana.
Inform a dear feedback in the free parliament.
Oh,
ever since somebody petition.
Oh, bro, disclosing the feedback, then I say we are opening up our strategy.
Now, maybe I do for Montie way now. Maybe I'm common in one. Yeah, this year.
What's cool, fresh and trendy with a new look? Makes you feel real good, that refreshing vibe. Satisfies you right just the way you like. Do you know? Do you know? Do you know? Ain't gotta do it alone. Specialized makes you flow. Anytime, anywhere. Specialized feel different. Always think specialized. Special ice, natural mineral water. Feel different. Think special. This advertisement has been vetted and approved by the FDA.
Kwame, mi ya umwao. Me ba penyin kane no ni made pa. Na so nan se bua no obon. Me dwene ho amenti ase.
Na so we dey simple kra. Fa no ko White Stone Dental and Eye Care. Na yen checking anima no.
Oh, jai samani abrewate. Me ba bo na make as much as me fa ne ko eye care clinic.
Na wonnim se enkwada bi wo no mo a. Wo de sua enko yie nyina no efi wani. Akwada bi wo a abra teacher ni kira de no. Won hu ade ni yi. So wo tie anima na so wo tie akire. Eba ne sa. Fa no bra White Stone Dental and Eye Care. Nenye nhwemu mfa ne ni no. Oha bia entam so yewe ne asia no ama no.
Ayampa o. Na sekro ne yade no eba emonka ye. Wadwe ye se bibia ye fine. Wo be ko na bibia ka echi na wani sei. Na sekro masate se wono momoja broso ne esi che yade no. Aya na momani yade pa.
Sa pepepe. Onipa bia kra no afimu wankwa check up awani ho kra no. Enye mpre no. White Stone Dental and Eye Clinic say fa wono wabusu nyina. Ebra ne enye hwehwemu emfa mani ene mo se ho. Oha bia no yebehwe ne asia no e de amamo. Ye wo abafun fidie ultra modern diagnostic machines ahodo a ye de ye san hwehmu no. Ye dwuma e fon so de. Wani wote enti ba ye beje o fel so. White Stone Dental and Eye Care e wo East Legon. Ye be MTN office kese no. Free was 024 225 1983 and 024 045 2992. White Stone Dental and Eye Care. Wenni eno kania. Ghana Montie. Ghana Montie. Ghana Montie. Ghana Montie.
Okay, Ghana Montie Sunie, I will need 100.9. Be Baba King Kai, and ye will messages and kakra at the amount ewaha. Yene a Dr. Adam Bona, security analyst, and an Indian common said the medical actually nothing was joining, especially issues surrounding Aya Cecilia, Abena Dapa, and sense copy Yoko, and OSP, and at the same time AG. And also an advice, or the emaye, Ninani and Sama, Wamusu say, or no any Ghana phobia, Sabria Case, Womadu by 500, Womadu petition aqua parliament. Wamusu say, state institutions are one year in Shishomono, one more and ye in Shishomoni ye, and ninety, a banis honey, the Annette say, it's really warring. It's only a no 18 common, but I no, and in fact, the body be a dinner birthday, Pam. Daniel Kofinyame. In fact, you are celebrating your birthday today. We entrepreneur. Oakwetia. Daniel Kofinyame. Danny, tell you about happy birthday. What you from all the family. We are wishing you a happy birthday. May God bless your new age. May the rest of your years be best years. Happy birthday to you, Daniel Kofinyame, an entrepreneur. Awo eye akwetia. Iti ya tuwa komono so said I'm Dr. Adam Bona di en komono mami fa quick messages wahana yen boboso to kakra na fi bimbisano ya da issue. Where's Jerry? Good morning. Adenti also why he doesn't want to talk about the recordings where one fan name it was well. When say 2024 voter transfer exercise daily summary report and audio bay from Medina, you also hear that same. When say justice in Ghana has been thrown to the dogs. The judge was too diplomatic on the Attorney General Godfrey Dami, advising him to excuse and recuse himself from the case instead of instructing him to excuse himself. When he where you alas and say or the free zeno and now also the abem. When say McJerry, this is clear. NDC agenda Adam Bona is pursuing. I'm also going around seeking signatures of Ghanaians to stop Parliament from engaging in this probe. We're describing as the useless probe where you Nana and Ponsan Bidia come. Musa Abatu also, I fully support the judge's decision to advise Godfrey Dami to step away from the prosecution of the ambulance case. Given his unethical engagement with Richard Jakpa, it is crucial to ensure the integrity and fairness of the judicial process. The move is essential to maintain public confidence. Musa Abatu, thank you. Where he said the good people of Ghana are more than ready to vote massively for Dr. Baumia, and the good people of Domi Kwabena are ready to vote for lawyer Michael Ron Kwe, and now also the Abbey, or say, and yes, survey, and now one more rely. We said Dr. Digitization Clean Hands Baumia embarks on functional, effective electioneering campaign messages, while the twice booted out ex-president Mahama, the animal seeker president, the reckless, careless driver. Charlie, me want to me use these words. Where you can't see a Joseph Bessia say, Charlie, 1 million penny for who to me describe you be a wedding man penny or yes scammer. Why would you have to say that? Don't do that, please. We say many times to all Ghanaians who have supported the MPP since day one to date. MPP is here to serve your interests. That is why we have numerous proper policies in place to cushion your plight. We need to dine with the MPP more than the 20 years. Where Mukaila Jonas. And now, Odia Bay now say, Mr. Adam Bona say, Madam Cecilia Dapa cannot mobilize such money in her account after serving the nation on different portfolio. And now, all came. Where's the good morning, McJerry? Why is it that Mr. Adam Bona did not see anything yesterday, but allowed the other guy to go until today? A JD free tema. Where's the McJerry? Please tell Mr. Adam Bona to be truthful to himself and stop the propaganda because his lies and propaganda are empty. And they are empty threats and cannot bring his desperate former president back to power. So he should stop being hypocrite and do the professional job. Emmanuel Kwakuyamwa. And now all came. Whereas in a baby sound say, why? What interest? Your political space in the more as to. Why not to obey the next president? At the same time, what interest? Parliamentary level, nipa bi apesa o sponsor woman na baby sir Dr. Adam Bona. When so what qualifies one to become security analyst? You say it on live radio mention describing the location of somebody's restaurant or hotel food full of maggots, and you also allow it when describing say aduane a womo ye no or say police for no one kind of mechanic say one kasa.
That is not. I said they were cooking. The police were cooking from a location.
It's good. One more restaurant.
No, so how can I say? I mean, how can I say that restaurant?
But also police for say
yes. As at that time.
No, say
because even that restaurant, I've gone there once or twice to eat myself. No. They do very good food at that restaurant.
Thank you very much. It's good. Class say yeah, more restaurants in the day. When you voting for Dr. Baumia is voting for your bright future. I will plead to all Ghanaians that coming December 7th, they shouldn't look any further than only Dr. Baumia to break the 8. Sami Boache or the free as a man him. Well, say good morning, McJerry. Concerning the transfer of Dr. Sribo from one position to another position, Jerry P. the free abofu. Go mess out of me pillar 2 or say your vote is your future. Go and transfer your vote. Vote for Dr. Mahmoud Baumia. Phobia Cantamant or say McJerry talking about the MPP and Akufo-Addo and talking about MPP and Akufo-Addo. We don't need them again. It's only JDM and NDC. Well, say good morning, McJerry. Please don't truncate the message. Please kindly read all. Please, once the Despite Media active email address, me patro send message way. as far as I said, I'm here, Nana Senegal. Opa, let me give you my number. My number is 020-1162-746. Me the amount 020-1162-746. Ejuma me ye we waha. Na opa say me read this message way out. No ethics ayedi ejuma wa doesn't allow me to do that. It is for private me. Na me mouth the necessary answers. Thank you very much, Nana Senegal. You've been doing it. Why are me regular text of it? I like you so much. But ultimately, ready, won't send me a message concerning the company and maybe yeah, Juma was the corporate entity, and you expect me to read out. Do you know what I'm saying? I shouldn't truncate it. But discard the message, you know. I've given you my personal line. Send me that message. Thank you. Where's a good morning, McJerry, please? Mr. Adamona, is he employed by president or is the government employee? Is he and is he also is he a security personnel? How did he become a security analyst? Well, quite any business are these questions. Where's McJerry, my best morning show host, currently in Accra? Please kindly do this assignment for me. Is it advisable for MC to continue be the secretary of the MPP and the same time youth coordinator for municipal assembly? As I'm talking in Kwanta South constituency, the MC is still occupying the above mentioned positions. Where a request that Brewenia's Uti region under the free by him. Where said Dr. Baumi and MPP don't fear promises and wanted to create problem where there is none by promising to pay our chiefs. If Dr. Baumi and MPP have any money, they should pay the pensioners. Alai Baba or the free Madina. Where said the government is full of jokers. Look at the almighty Attorney General just cracking jokes. Where say good morning to you, McJerry. Do you think that the presence of Adam Bona in your studio gonna be a useful? You don't answer your questions. So SK Muhammad Dumso. We also say John Dramani Mahama is fighting with the EC. He should sit there and joke over there. The time has come. Election 2024 will be over and the MPP will win because former President John Mahama is not needed anymore. But for New Plan Station, or say Dr. Baumia, John Mahama, please go away with your Jane. Hey. We also say Zuberu Council, also Dr. Baumia's campaigning, and ex-President Mahama is complaining. Ghanaians, please, let's vote for the one complaining. Not the one, vote for the one campaigning, not the one complaining. Okay, Madam Sosuchi, Anita Ubu, and Mr. Love. Enoka Samaika says, at rate, how things are going in this country clearly shows President Akufo-Addo and Dr. Baumia are totally failed and disappointed. Enoka Samaika says, DJ O'Malley say, is it the same JDM who completely messed up Ghana's economy? Now preaching like an angel, I'm pleading with Ghanaians to be vigilant. Where's the 2024 elections? Any poll that does not reflect hardship, bad governance, joblessness, poor public services, corruption? A useless poll. Abladi Efia Kuma Zongo. Where's it? Please ask Dr. Baumia, is he not ashamed that Ghana has totally collapsed under his watch? Carlos Fu Emmanuel Finima. Where's it? Good morning, McJerry. My name is Imam Amole. James, please, why are you disgracing yourself so badly and also tarnishing the good image of Ghana? Okay, thank you. Richard Daddy Framasama also help me. For 3 days, I can't make call or buy data with MTN. Actually, MTN says, Enra your call. Oh, your call now rejected. We don't know what is really happening. Also, I call them, they say they are facing challenges. For 3 days, MTN is more in call. Maza, when we are corporate entity here, Richard Amasama, you have to sponsor your programs in here. That's okay. Mesha Kasanti Amasama also every survey indicates that President Mahama is ahead of Dr. Baumia in terms of everything except MPP lecturer Professor Sarpon. How on earth can people prefer a joker as president than a nation builder? And there's no way any reasonable Ghanaian will vote for NDC parliamentary candidates. Where's the good morning, McJerry, please? How are you this morning, Charlie? Paul is home. Charlie, me fine. Where's the McJerry? Happy birthday to Junior Dohechu, a final year IT student at UPSA Accra. Dear son, don't forget to count your blessing as you celebrate your birthday. Dr. Adam Bona, Doc, who were interested in your political space anymore?
Oh, no. We were interested. I mentioned, you kind of saying, my colleagues are, we served at the national level in terms of student politics, I would have, I can mention them, Elvis, you can mention them, Hamid, Hamid Mustafa, Dr. Hamid Mustafa, I know him from MPU's, MPA, Amin Anta, there are several of them. Even Baba Jama, also the American say, Harun Idrusu, or do you understand me? You can mention them both on the NDC and MPP time. We were student leaders, and they veered off into. And the funny thing is that when we were student leaders, we didn't even know where they actually stood. Until, some of us left the country, and then they got that actually they decided to. And so if I had interest, I don't think I am excluded from taking part in the national politics of this country. I'm a Ghanaian, I'm a citizen. I'm a full-blooded Ghanaian.
The allegation against you say, Oko catch them and meet you as almost Nafako sponsor or presidential candidate. Nafako sponsor.
Who is the presidential candidate?
I don't know.
Exactly. So you see, when someone says
exactly,
so
presidential candidate,
so who is my presidential candidate?
That is the case.
Who is my presidential candidate? Because I have not stood anywhere to say, well, I'm a presidential candidate. So who is my presidential candidate?
What kind of allegations be? When say a text have been was sent, mama say you were talking about allegations against Nana Wusu. Or say Nana Wusu, I'm surprised that you've been allegedly accused of stealing a motorbike as a police officer in the north. Is that true?
So
Interdicted and through your party people, you were asked to resign quietly. Today you are here saying a loudmouth lawyer goes around and tries to bribe an investigation officer to tamper with a case. Chia, is this true about you stealing motorbikes and working with motorbike stealing gangs? How? When the allegations are now can what's it?
Usually I don't want to. These are personal things, but well, Samuel appear. I think that is the name.
Samuel,
we are on a platform. It's we call it the alert. The platform actually, ended up in court during the Agojuro case and all that. More presenters nibi also. I think there are several. We are. I think I don't know whether you are on it, but we have several media personnel, security couples. So Nana, what is his name? Samuel Apia. So yesterday, I am aware of the allegations, but not. And I think say, allegation be apart from coming on air to attack me. And allegation be our platform so. Say some lawyers be our man who they are also sign a petition be. I try say bribe the institution they have petitioned against. So I can infer that it is Yoko to stop prosecuting to tamper with a case that Yoko is prosecuting. And the members of the platform, Ebisan, say that is Samuel Apiano. He was a police officer. He said he was a
police officer.
I say, can you substantiate? But lawyer need me akram bisan say, don't go on making these scandalous allegations. No, so but I know say needless. I'm say, why does he make it needless? Because we have lawyers, senior lawyers who signed this thing. Without to me cram mo medim but waba beka say e means we ja asem no e de ato enframem. Then one of the I think is maybe he knows him or maybe might be in the police, I don't know. Actually I don't even know who, but actually came out to say you or no, he was in the Ghana Police Service, served in the north. This young man I'm talking about, I think he's an MPP communicator mebwa.
Apia, yes.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
And so you were not dismissed. You were forced to resign from the Ghana Police Service because you were interdicted for many years for leading criminal gangs in the using police guns and uniform in the north, stealing motorbikes and cattle wrestling, and doing highway robberies. Now, these things I am aware of it, but my point is that whether
you
it
are
is,
aware, but have you validated? So
no. You see, when I say I'm aware of it, I'm aware of it doesn't mean I haven't validated or not. Yesterday, he himself wanted to get me to talk about it. I'm saying no, don't involve me. Don't involve me because you have alleged something against me. I wouldn't want to be involved. Whoever is attacking you, let them, you deal with it. What did I make an say? Na almost yes, why you say. Oh, me. Now, I don't work in the Ghana Police Service. Do I work in the police service? Do I? No, they make a no. Come on. If me can't be as a open source me say, let me ask you. Or start attacking me and you know. Oh, he's a colleague. Or start attacking me and
or no wakasa personally.
He's spoken to me, yes. The American is or start on. If I want why you the do you take for say Miss Radiana? Miss Obi Radi. Say if I feel say me person me attack wa. Say no bet na can we previously wa can we who on the Facebook post. What run your mabebri. Then I'm afraid to. Why? I mean, I don't think. But the American is that when he wanted to involve me, I said no. You see, the truth is that these are allegations against you. Said now, you worked in the Ghana, but me and they said, well, you will be speaking to your party, you speak for your party and all those. I don't get involved. But you see, it should not be. Don't go on attack on people's personality, because and I believe that it was yesterday when he started attacking the lawyers. Then someone felt, you see, this guy. Well, stop what you are doing because we know it's alleged that you've done ABCD. What did I make an say? Oh, someone appear. Owusu. It's alleged that you've done ABCD and you resign quietly. He wanted to draw me into the conversation yesterday. And I'm saying, no, please, don't draw me into it. Don't draw me into it. Do you know why I say don't draw me into it? Because me and Kasano, you have accused me of ABCD and I didn't draw anybody to come and talk for me. He tried drawing one of his colleagues, a friend, a hunter. Say, oh, no, Krasu, you're interdicted. I'm saying, oh, a hunter was not interdicted for stealing allegations and answer robbery allegation. So if they've said anything, don't tell me, say, me, I will accuse him, because I don't have a written report of they resigning. What did I make an say? But I don't, you see, the essence of whatever we are petitioning. Once I can't say, Yenjai personality attacks no.
Okay.
And yes, what kind of message here? Me, I will not talk about it. Yes, what kind of message here? I won't get involved. Why? If I want to get involved, it means I would have done write-ups and say, Wukra, the MPP people maybe should have done a reality check on you before you speak for the MPP and all that. Yesterday he came on air to say, People should be watching me because I will record them. My point is that, so do you expect me to say, oh, you see, because of what you have said, Nana Pia, you know your police in and you were in a man for bepacho, him for bepacho, so and so. And so when you go to the arm robber, why should I say that? These are allegations. The allegation is there.
Okay.
But my point is that what I know and what I don't know is immaterial because the substance of the issue, is that the Mamiyat, the Iyoko tape. You see, not the Iyoko tape, the special prosecutor Iyoko, the Akoma Parliament. Any person
okay. My producer just drew my attention. Say, Nana Uswa PM says, I'm also a rest studio. As we were discussing, no. Waba bedru
exactly
how
so
na so waba waba bedru but it wouldn't be a banter
no I won't do that
and no 70 be aware raising ye baby sa
which of them
but you say
who say 70 is it the Iyoko petition or which of them?
No. Even the allegations, yeah, will be.
Oh, I'm not the one making the allegations. So no. Okay. So that one, I can make. I can answer. I can. These are allegations that came up on a platform we share together. I can answer to that allegation. And to say, Bibi Wawa, I cannot be the person to say Nana Pia or Temin or ye arm robber. And or ye Juma wo police mu and omu yese or leading robbery and ye babe you nedina ma. This is the allegation that came up. And I will be and then me catch on and say me If you go on his Facebook post, he's done press releases. He's done press releases about me. Why press releases about me? I haven't responded to him. We talk. I haven't responded to him. I know whatever would have happened there, and we might have spoken about it in a way. But you see, I would not want to reduce myself to the personality attacks as he has done to me. Attacking me, my say. I won't do that.
Okay,
it's simple. No, I won't do that. No.
Petitioner, Modiako Parliament. Say, mehu ayesa in rate of sermons, and I say, your friends, I know what one can say.
I can't say injunction. It's an injunction, yes.
Yeah. Say, what is the next step?
Oh.
When no one call for, what you say about 500 people, what are you going to do?
Oh, you know, so they was them could jantua or some alphas are same with their bros.
Yeah.
Nor do could jantuama or henia. When you go and you leave it in the hands of the chief or the king, who decided timer or no baby so, and also obey and pensem, and here they are the court. But like I said, what we Ghanaian citizens we have to do is to ensure that at the end of the day, our voices will be heard. The president, in his statements, have repeated that we should be Ghanaians, spectators, citizens, and so that is how we are performing our duty as citizens.
Okay.
And it is without fear nor favor to anybody. If today a full we will talk about it. And so for me, if we take away the personality attacks, do you understand me? And my brother is here. On him say, I won't attack him. If I wanted to attack him, me, you know me. I'm a butcher. I don't fear. I will go from station to station and talk about. But the point is that if I am there and the issue come, I will say this is what has been alleged.
Substantively.
Because these are allegations.
Okay.
He would have to. So I wouldn't want to. I would want to concentrate on.
So when was the last time that you spoke to Mamitu? As his own relationship to say?
Oh, we haven't spoken. I think we spoke about a year ago.
Oh.
We spoke when we spoke about. You see, I go far back with it, but you see, I told you that the moment you give me, a dear friend is saying, room to believe, say, you doubt me. Me, I always say, I will take a bullet for you so long as I believe that you trust me and I trust you. But the moment you begin to let me know, say, you cannot be trusted. And I've said it repeatedly, say, I don't want to reduce it to just Mamia, but because maybe people know she's still my friend. When she went to Iyoko, I have never had any whatever good things to say about Iyoko. Never. Until she went there and I said, Mamia, Sisi I do ko me expect to say, Ubeye wejuma, ama aswani. And you see, I didn't remain there, apart from telling her, I was invited by Iyoko to Regency Hotel Wawa. Iyoko for lunch or more policy we be nom, and I was given the platform, and I said, I am happy say, you didn't call Iyoko. Now me expecting to say, obey cleansing Iyoko. So if in one breath, I think that you can do good, and in another breath, I think that you haven't done it well. Mini Abema. Should I talk about it? And I say, me amano. And the issue we are talking about borders on the special prosecutor. Me can't be say, and he knows. I told him. He actually recently we spoke, and I don't know where he got the information. I'll catch it up and say, this is my friend. He told me that I'm defending special prosecutor because I'm doing this because of special prosecutor, so he's my friend. I'm catching and say, why do you like a legend? I've never met him before, but the fact that I don't know the man on my left, or you, or him, and I said, minimum, if someone is hanging something around your neck. Obi the BB say okon. I me feel say me Adam Bona me feel say nipa na or this say okon no or your madamfo. But the other person na ye dey say ne kon no me nim no enti me amano ana. I mean, you see, this is the logic people are not getting. Persons like my friend here, people are not getting.
All right. Okay.
You get it.
Now, answer na yebeja kon. Enra nana usu kasaye. He made certain allegations against you.
Yeah.
Even though you're from Fonso, we also agreed saying no be live to the studio and you explain certain things. Before menu baby, would you want to respond to the allegations specifically that he made against you?
Oh, I repeated it yesterday and I'm repeating it today. That you see, which of the allegations you said I wanted to blackmail? I wanted to blackmail the woman.
Yeah.
When you say blackmail,
with recordings.
When you say you see, when you say somebody wants to blackmail you, what would you define as blackmail? Would it mean that the nipa no kase why no? Why na?
Okay.
You see, please, yes, kakra. Would it mean that the nipa no say why no? Why ana? It's a question I'm asking.
Okay.
If I will blackmail Mami Atiwa, 4 girls, Takrade, killed. Mami Atiwa came out to say that they found them and they will rejoin with their families. Meboa.
Oh, yeah.
Nipan kwa, any sika umuhu you can't say Adapa, Empase, they're in the 4 lives. 4 lives. And you can man blackmailing. No. Nebisa, or no, or legend said that time. Did I meet her and ask her? It means that, what did I make and say? We've gotten to a point. It's just like they are alleging, say, you are a former police officer. You are an armed robber. You are this. No, for me, I am not saying it. So you see, allegations. Maybe. The American say, of course, because you are alleging. So what I'm trying to say is that, you see, the moment you begin to, in law, you're free BB, if you, once you come for equity, say one kasa so say just like you are just like you are alleging said you are alleging against me also said you are alleging against me and I mean your Unipa way, what is his name? Prince. They are serious. Obimpe. He's on the platform. I forwarded it to Prince and I'm saying, you see, when you begin to allege, usually what happens is that people begin to, but yours, they can actually link you to, you were in the north, you were a police officer, but mine is that I actually even discussed these things with him, but the truth, no, it's not a lie. I don't think I came to engage you. Maybe the understand. The way you are alleging. So the questions people have asked is that you.
It's the same that people are alleging.
People are alleging that. So Iyoko didn't find anybody competent enough to defend them apart from an ex-police officer who was alleged to be an armed robber, who is now parading himself as a freight forwarder or whatever, and that person was just about being dismissed.
Wasn't parading himself as a freight forwarder. A freight
forwarder. So, and now you have let me see. Go to his Facebook post and see things he has written about me. Have you? Once I'm about.
Okay.
And now these things came up. Even it came out because I don't know what Bisan to say. Once I'm sure I'll be done. I will be done and they will start their program. But the American say, no, what Bisan is say. What Bisan is say. Or alleges a lawyer CB apart from attacking me. Or say lawyer CB attempting to bribe to temper a case at the institution they have petitioned against. I'll forward you that message. And I'm Bisan on the platform. Some Bisan they say, can you bring the names? Because and I'm a crime because a bedroom baby no. So Obika me ya wansema. The other can say, even the president of the republic. The president no nim. Na say oyima me ya dia. Obeka kwa kwatina baby aka say na president kra ekwose ma me ya ape. And one penalty no unity. No, can say so when you go on this tangent.
Okay.
And Mobia. So to come to bring whatever I'm saying to a close. Maybe the end say, you see, when issues happen, I would have wished that in his conversation and everybody, Iyoko Kran responded. So he goes around responding for Iyoko. And people are alleging against him.
Responding for Mamitiwa.
Mamitiwa, good. Maybe the end say, you see, if they had brought the petition.
Yeah.
Just said the okay kind injunction. If they had brought the petition, and you wanted us to discuss the petition, you see, and no ebia na bibi wo ho a ya anya ni yie.
Okay.
Ube can bibi afa ho. Then we will all look at it and say, oh, looks at what they are saying about womu. And here, but you see, we have left the big issue, and it's become personality. And for me, for him, you see, he's a young man. He's a young man, far older than him, even older than Nipana or defending Nomamia. Far older. So maybe the end say, when issues, you should slow down.
Okay.
Because you speak to a political party. Now it is coming out that you were allegedly an armed robber, and the political party sends you to come and talk on their behalf. So my point is that this is allegations. So my point is that as we sit here, if you tell me to get involved, what I will say is that, am I supposed to say because I don't even have the police report? I try say, and I say one year. What I will say, but mine is that if we had concentrated on, you can't say what's the name of it, the substantive matter, and a jai attacks on attacks on attacks, and but it is not good that on say Obikra Bisami say Mikra party Benamidon. See, the truth is that as for the party I belong to, the party I don't belong to, and then even your petition, are you aware it's a prisoners cross and Nibi?
Prisoners?
Yes. Are you aware? When they went out there, they were weeding. They were weeding around Okok Circle area. They were weeding. They met them and they said they will sign. No matter case. I don't know how they had it. They signed it as ordinary citizens. See, the person make and say, as someone assume will say, would you fan said to mono? As some who name fast.
Okay.
But why would you? So for me, I think I'm done.
Okay.
I'm an every.
Oh,
I was here and he was on the line.
Yeah.
He spoke.
Yeah.
I respect him.
I'm going for another meeting.
Respect
you can call me on
brother.
phone.
What I'm trying to say to him is that, you see, yes, on just this issue.
Okay.
We can go to the police headquarters. Okay. I have my file there. I retired voluntarily, and I was paid entitlement from Ghana Police Service. If you are not legally and entitled at so prefer to retire, you are not entitled for any beneficial.
Entitlement.
Very good. 2018 is when I retired from the Ghana Police Service. Okay.
2018.
Of course. Now,
what year do you
I had been in the police, and I can tell you for a fact, it is public notice. Police people go on interdiction. I was wrongfully interdicted. He himself, we have discussed it more than 3 times.
Don't involve me.
And he even told me on the phone that
please don't involve me. It's the reason I don't want to say so. Don't involve me.
You understand?
But it
was
wrongful
interdiction, and I was reinstated. I worked again for almost 8 years from that time.
After the interdiction?
I worked as a detective. Exactly. I work as a detective, a trained detective. I work in the police service for almost 8 years, 8 good years. After they found out that whatever allegation they raised about me was false, was wrong,
that was
and
2018.
I was reinstated in 2007, 8, thereabout.
Oh, okay. And that interdiction it took.
Exactly. And from there, I worked throughout to 2018 when I voluntarily tendered in my personal voluntary retirement application, and it was granted. So all they are trying to do is that they want to find means possible to put me into silence because they are being exposed. And for me, I'm telling you gospel truth, my Jerry, it is not you to sit anywhere.
Expose
in the fact that, isn't it malicious that you went to your friend's office? He has entrusted you with some trust that you guys have based on relationship. You recorded this innocent woman, and now you are using it to blackmail this woman. And when we ask you, you say you don't want to talk about the recording. Do you have any credibility? The same thing Anas Arimiyao did in this country, and people got angry. People were accusing him.
He's waiting for an appropriate
time when, and you tell people that Mami Tiwa has everything to lose, but you have nothing to lose, and so you would destroy Mami Tiwa.
Do you have that evidence?
I have that evidence. He said it.
Do you have it on record?
Of course, Majari. I'm not sitting here to just because I want to sit here. I'm telling you gospel truth. This issue he's raising, that is the way he thinks he can use to coward me, and so he has sent it to a lot of media guys and in this country, and he sent it to your producer for you to read it here on the platform, which I am aware. You see? Yes, I know. I'm a professionally trained. I mean, so I know what Adam is doing. Majari, let me tell you something. Kofi Boachi in this country was interdicted based on allegations. Is that not it? No, Majari, are you listening to me?
Majari, can I go?
People in this country, a whole big commissioners. In fact, recently there's a COP police officer who was alleged to have involved in coup d'etat. There are a lot of, as we speak, a lot of people who are in the police service facing serious challenges. Me, in my case, I found benevolence, charity, and God came in to defend that no, whatever they were saying about me was wrong, and I got reinstated. I worked again from North to even Accra and Tema before I got voluntary retirement when I tendered in it. And so it is not today that I will allow you to come and sit here and tell people that because I was in the service and then I got a case in it. All you are doing is to try as much as possible to try to put me into silence. And I'm glad that the listeners, if you read the messages prior to me coming here, the listeners, all the messages that came, they told you he couldn't even answer any of the cases and he couldn't tell the truth of any of the things you asking me. And I am saying it on authority. He can go anywhere and tell everybody from TV to TV as he's been doing and tell the whole country that this is the information, the record he has about me. Then he should go to the headquarters and pull my file and so tell people that I got properly retired from the police service. I was not dismissed.
All right, thank you.
You think people should take you serious?
What I will say, and I have put it on your record. I didn't want. I have said it repeatedly. Oh, I have said it repeatedly. You see, just one. You see, just one allegation leveled against him. He has leveled plethora of allegations about me. Just one. No. That, but please. When you were talking, I was quiet. When you were talking, I was quiet. Please. When you were talking, because you on the platform, he knows how the thing came about. He knows how.
I know you told people. Because you had about 3 months or so ago. This case we discussed on phone.
No.
Last week. You the same.
People have alleged.
We are afraid of you.
People have alleged that you are represent you have.
But we're explaining.
The ambassador can say.
Keep saying all of this.
But you see, I have said it. Repuser say I should go to the police headquarters. I have not alleged. Those who are alleging, and it's on the platform. Those who are alleging, you or them should go. But the ambassador mechanism, and I've said it repeatedly, that he who alleges must prove. And he who comes with equity, he who comes with equity, you see,
from the police,
you see,
so I have
is it not 2018?
Oh, look at that.
No, I'm only. You see,
I was reinstated. I was reinstated in the Ghana Police Service 8 years before I retired. 8 years.
Maybe I say.
Yeah. 8 solid years.
You.
To retire from the police service. Such a shame.
Okay. Which year did you retire?
I resigned. I went on retirement.
Voluntary retirement.
2018.
You see, maybe the other side.
2018.
You see, if we had concentrated, you see, if we had concentrated, if this thing,
finding way to try.
It's not about no. Did I? Obetna, did I say something? No, maybe.
He sent it to he sent it. You don't know.
Alleging you are. I know he's. I know.
Conclude your statement.
They are not concluding. They say we need to calm down and go into the Iyoko matter.
Okay.
It's important Iyoko matter, and I have said it repeatedly that Mamiya is not fit to be at Iyoko.
Okay.
And I will say that without any apology.
Okay.
Anybody can go anywhere and say all manner of things about me.
Yeah.
But like Domlovo will say, when corruption begins to fight corruption, then there is a problem, isn't it? Because I don't see why up to today, Iyoko themselves have not responded to the things that have been put in the public domain. And all they do is hide behind people and try to injunct the process. But you see, Ghana is bigger than anybody.
Okay.
And so whatever it is, like I told you, one of our options is to go on demonstration.
All right.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much too. Adam Bona, the security analyst. Well, the security warehouse. Beba, this year. Nana usuha na meba no so. Ti ewe kakra ma me.
Kwame, me ya omuao. Me ba panyin no kane no onimade pa. Na so nan se boa no obon. Me dwene ho amenti ase.
Na so we dey simple gra. Fanuko White Stone Dental and Eye Care. Na yen checking anima no.
Oh, jai sa mani abrewate. Me ba bona me ka asma chwas me faniko Eye Care clinic.
Na wonnim se enkwada bi wo no mo a. Wo de sua enko yie nyina no efi wani. Akwada bi wo a abra teacher ni kira de no. Won hu ade ni yi. So wo tie anima na so wo tie akire. E ba ne sa. Fanabra White Stone Dental and Eye Care. Nye nhwemu mfa ne no ho bia entam se bewe ne asia no ama no
ayampa o na sekro ne yade no eba emonka ye wadwe ye o se bibia ye fine wo be ko na bibia ka echi na wani sei na sekro masate se wono momoja broso ne esiche yade no aya na momoni yade pa
sapepepe onipa bia kra no afemu wankwa check up awani ho kra no enyem prenu White Stone Dental and Eye Clinic say fa wo no wabusu anyina Ebra, ni enye hwehwemu emfa moni ene mo se ho. Oho bia no, ye behwe ni asia no e de amamo. Ye wo abafu mfidie ultra modern diagnostic machines ahodo a ye de ye san hwehmu no. Ye dwuma efo nso de. Wani wote, enti uba ye beje o fel so. White Stone Dental and Eye Care e wo East Legon. Ye be MTN office kese no. Free was 024 225 1983 and 024 045 2992. White Stone Dental and Eye Care. When me ano Kenya.
Just giving you more options to take you further. So watch this space for your choice. Goyle.
What's cool, fresh and trendy with a new look? Makes you feel real good, that refreshing vibe. Satisfies you right just the way you like. Do you know? Do you know? Do you know? Oh, ain't gotta do it alone. Specialized makes you flow. Anytime, anywhere. Special ice natural mineral water
feel different, think special. This advertisement has been vetted and approved by the FDA.
Kwame, me ya umwao. Me ba penyi no kane no ni madie pa. Na so na se bua no obon. Me dwene ho amenti ase.
Ghana Montie. Ghana Montie. Ghana Montie. Ghana Montie.
Ghana Montie Sunia we need 100.9. Na usu ewa ha. Nana meba. Abranti hamewa. Mesha Kasante. Say we send the message. You know what? Messages in about me table no so no don so. It's message in relevant portion. What the question to me truncate messages. I don't read all messages. It offers our relevant portions, sir. Fabrantem, 9 years later, I'll be sending messages to disturb and repeat it. Well, let me repeat this, but I'm just as you said. What I say? My Masha was okay. What about Facebook or no? Remande, you be tremendous. Okay. Me grab me and serious texts and okay. 80 or say, Mesha Kasante Amasama, I'm taking your message again. But we say how pa. But next time for relevant portions in the kind brand, it's me boom, me truncating the crana. Let us say it's me alpha. Or say every survey indicates that President Mahama is ahead of Dr. Baumia in terms of everything except MPP lecturer Professor Sapon. How on earth can people prefer a joker as president than a nation builder? And there's no way any reasonable Ghanaian will vote for NDC. I want to be the CEO. I want to be the CEO. And quickly, there is no way any reasonable Ghanaian will vote for NDC. Reasonable Ghanaian will vote for NDC parliamentary candidate without voting for President Mahama in this upcoming general election. But what you say? But when say me truncate, now me the call said there is no way any reasonable Ghanaian will vote for NDC. And but as say message, Mahana pa into message. My correct ma so what or yem. It's but next time wow the can't no bra. And I'm going to so the bar because messages in what me truncate a dozen. A dozen, Prambos no dozen, until the can't no bra. There you were. Now,
Majari.
So far, say, now what crowd will not interested in the internet as our Casama Mamitua.
Oh, my main canoe cribbing chair. Ya were my way mu, Sir Sabin Previous and Urezi issues. Na motive, genuine. You get support from everybody. In fact, nobody will say, ma will be in petition, say, yet probe our parliamentary, friend say, Yoko, and now OSP, and now even Ghana Police Service. In fact, nobody will dispute that. But, the motive our DS had no. So what shall say, Nina so in say, on a mamitiwa coding comono, mamitiwa ka says a case, or no now, yes, CID bosswa, and Calbekili case, and nunti, and no fin say, docket in a call. Yoko no, mamitiwa esan returning docket back to OSP. Sasemu we na Adam Bonadinam. And okutamu because of him say that conversation no, he recorded mamitiwa to have said that on his gadget. So he has that particular audio with him. And then no fin say the previous issues are one na I quite me no ewa asem. Na menasipo asante for say me wa menasipo bi about you. It's yaw. Na me pe kwan bi a mefa so a me di benya na man kneel down. And me di wachi a me nya woda. And afa de ebre abia ma me. And menya atsem ba ko a metimi dia crucify wo. Enu nti ne quickly no I have to run with it. Enu na Adam bona eye no. And no Adam bona.
Why the crucifix about no be say baby say.
Is it because a rounds
ana bibi eni ho say no.
That be Adentina. He keeps going around telling people that Mamitiwa has everything to lose. Ono no person odi IGP. Ono no or COP. Ono a public officer. But ono Adam Bonadie. He has never been a public officer. He has nothing to lose. Oh, my Jerry. My Becca and Samuel Hama prove a chiro. With evidence. And no ametiana me kachire will say say na Adam Bona ko yoku akwa request. O friend went me and deny recording till date until me and deny say one recording. Wa confirm so recording ma me boa. Wa confirm so ko engage finance officer no ewo yoku. In fact, so many things here. O testers ni na dia dance say he couldn't deny any of them and he couldn't even speak to it. The American say so woni ti wa asem a enke no kwa de fatu ba bi nkotete probe bi achi and call for say yenkoye probe
on tete o ye involved.
Very good. Involved on the basic ne say afa de wanya akode a obetime gina so say no okotende na wonim. It's so funny on his part, and I don't begrudge him because he's some way somehow limited when it comes to security intelligence investigations.
You're limited.
You're limited.
Hey.
I've asked him. When I asked him, he confirmed to me that
So
he has never
limited.
been a security officer in Ghana, be a BNI. We heard there was a rumor that allegation said he was also one time a BNI officer and he was dismissed. Yes, and he was dismissed. And he said that he has never been a BNI officer. I told him, I asked him on phone when we were talking that, I heard you were in BNI for some 2 years. And so you exited, however you exited or however they left you out. I don't want to know. That he said, he wasn't officially on the BNI, blah, blah. He gave some reasonable, some flimsy excuses. Like what? You are better than how okay about me. And unti, maybe I don't begrudge him. But so we investigation, Yoko announced OSPI investigation. That's all finding BB challenger. The best office to go is Attorney General.
But why should, if it is correct, why should Mamitiwa tell him, say, or told him, say,
okay, that is it. He is alleging some Mamia account. Alleging some Mamia account. And our recording. Me no me no yanya danfo.
Yeah.
Okay, granted sir Sembia ba. Na Odame and assembly fan ho. Na ma catch so Odame didn't get good advice. Probably he should have gone this way. And that would have helped the situation. And when you will say you will record me.
Oh, okay.
They see ya no. There or none kind nyina no ma na cheche mu nyina kire me ni say. Enkomo mu die no was just the fact that suggestion say Bianca advice be by say ni. In fact, ben kra me kan ba bi so if I were my Mrs. Ladapa kra this case e wait e nke bi kra me catch police for kra say ma mo fa nkoko to kra mpo. I would have find a way to even handle it in a way say me a public officer e be a babontin de kra be de be e be ba ho. Mpachoti ase. And some of these things happen in the society. And some see people find nice way to handle it silently. Obiante na semono awu. And that was, the tangent discussion ya didn't na echo. Now would ya to say wa recording the mere fact say or say senka or no na CID. In fact, on your CID boss and also assembly na investigate here. And he could not even have said he couldn't even say or be kun case numpo. On your CID boss and she didn't investigate. But me dear ma ha make ne say papa we Adam Bona we ko babia dia wo ya ne say wo ka kira manfo asoma CSA asoma wona ka say me manyini sen e na me ma ye we sen wo betena studio wo kan be 10 times say wo chen opani. Nobody dispute those things. Let's face the reality and let's be factual with people. We are dealing with human beings. I sit here and you go my background and tell people say na me o police munai you interdicted me because it was an alleged. Of course, it is public record. And I don't deny that anywhere. My reinstatement was so much that I was innocent. And I got my entitlement. I lived again, I worked again for over 8 years or more before I exited peacefully. With my appended, voluntary retirement. And was granted. So you cannot use that to say, Sabi previous. Yenina ye commander COP Kofi Boachi Kuruma ye issues by near dia inti. Na say ne ye see Kofi Boachi is qualified to be a running mate and I say minister and I say why ye see the brebi ye interdicted wo police mu enti no say who told you? Who told you? And yes kana he wasn't qualified to come back to work because he was cleared. He was cleared. And then me no kase. There are police senior officers, commissioners, bebre facing court issues, bebre susu crampo or interdiction. It is the hazard of the work. It comes with it. But the point is, at the end of the day, are you innocent? Are you clean? Are you discharged? Okay. Were you having your everything to show? Say, allegation was false ana. And this man or can will not quell me into silence, and I will not want to say.
Are you aware of this injunction?
Injunction, I'm aware. I'm on the platform also.
A platform also.
Yes, or see also no. They are also. Now, every citizen also has a right to also go to court.
Okay.
Much as they have the right to petition Parliament to do the pro bono, other citizens also have every right to invoke the Supreme Court to also look into it and interpret it.
Okay.
There is absolutely nothing wrong with that.
All right.
And I want to state here emphatically and categorically that Adam Bona can never anywhere use this incident about me to blackmail me anywhere. He can never do that. Because the truth of the matter is that the Oyane say, Ogu Hufin, then people see you to be bad person. And he survived on that. He survived on that. Why would you go to a whole... The finance officer is still at Yoko. The man who you went to request the salary. It's not you go request 6 year man fuel coupon. And who told you? He is still there. The man is there. And I've spoken with him.
Sir.
And I'm saying it, and he confirmed to me that this is what Adam Bona came that. Forget about that. He would deny. He would deny. Adam Bona would deny. He would deny. Me, I'm not afraid of anything. I'm telling him on the truth. So I know what I'm talking about. You think I will just come and sit here? Or see a man fuel now on that salary so. Yoko money fuel now on that salary so.
I don't know.
And no na or survival on. Say institutions ya obuabo almost sometimes issues bani adia na wo ya adwuma ba na wo ya ma adwuma ben wo ya adwuma ma police for ene ko ajibu ko jifu ko na wo nya free wo so wo ya CS wo betra wa kasa wo ya real estate developer na wo ya real estate developer Yoko na ma fuel we are real estate and adwuma na o ko say business o ko contract and Yoko say come through the normal procedure and let us get, if there's any job, we'll give it to you. Recently, I'm here CCTV camera installation in the place. You got angry, say, I didn't know, young picky na young for Jumanama. So many things, Papa way, go about, say, officer or entitlement, be unrighteous demand of certain entitlement, be a SSC demand. And Nigeria, I think it is wrong. Media, say, oh, Mammy Aquenya, near Mahu say, oh, yeah, say, he is desperately finding means to put me into silence. And so, nia onim so bet my yan say, obekwa kwotwe asem dada bia ba no obeka kire Ghana fo nyina say, apia eye am robber, apia eye kronfo, apia eye rapist, apia eye
competent court of jurisdiction bianca say we am robber.
Exactly.
And so betina ha no wan kasa we
adenti na all spread this ade na o say ontimi confirm no. Say law of court frɛ no ade na o say ontimi confirm no. Or Tihase was sending ma Prince Obimpe alleged spreading false information. You are confirming you spreading false information? Something you can't confirm? Defamation you don't know? He doesn't know I can take him on by that?
Okay.
Adam doesn't know that I can take him on and his people on the platform by that? Something you can't confirm, yet you are spreading it. Or Tinahaka say or sending ma Prince Obimpe. And he think what? So I am telling you, my Jerry, I am not distracted with whatever he's saying. I'll make sure Adam Bona will also be exposed.
Well,
he should stop the thing he's doing there.
Hypocrite. What do you have?
Look, Okokache mami yetiwa. So mani sika. Don't support to. Me pese me bo. Na mami yetiwa nyene maboni dino. Me bo mami yetiwa din. My Jerry.
And you have the evidence with you.
Mami yetiwa da so tiase onwu ye. Mami yetiwa is the evidence. Mami yetiwa onwu ye. Odasu tiase.
Okokache ase dey.
One man is sika. Now unko man nipa bia or contest in political party bi. And my say he can't do that. Opsha Majari unim. Ye Ghana ohu. Ghana ye nyina edia o. And this a true baby na say obinya and no ameka ha say unya privilege. The media no wow kakra na ye build you up. Wow can say una wabuampo a build na up to ne. Don't use that as advantage.
I've been with
you. You have been with him. Of course, you have helped him. You have helped him.
As of 2016,
yes,
2017.
He wasn't that in the limelight like that. Me America say, other media house of reference me na America say, true your
program, and
support.
that is correct. Yeah.
And I acknowledge that. So And when I share my knowledge in terms of security, I mean, people understand what I'm talking about. It's not about say, it doesn't matter. Say, and then Konko bisa ne papa wo no, boni odi before he gave birth to him as Adam Bona. He should go and find out. He should go and ask what his own father did before he gave birth to him. Of course. So to Uncle Bisa, what I'm trying to say is when issues come and we are talking about it, don't go say I'm going to dig the person and put him into. It's not fair.
What action are you going to take?
It's not fair
for him to be exposed as you are claiming.
Well, Andrew, so share our friend no. Now the voice ain't shaky. He couldn't sleep.
How
your platform, how much in bed 1 a.m. Oguso air test issues about me on the platform. And matching bed 1 a.m. No Oguso tested information issues about me on the platform. And I laughed. So because they say, I have come to say, wako recorded Mami Tiwa. Now people should be careful giving him access to their offices. And that is true. So me trust you say we are madam for. Now me do ba me fear me do ba me office. Now all of a sudden for me to hear somewhere so while recording me new conversation. Do you think I should keep on trusting you? And I should allow other people to also fall victim? Okay. Of course no.
Okay.
Intermediate the American no. So some now raise
Yeah.
Or say he can't confirm it. It will be in his own interest. Say be or be retracted. Now we jai now for spreading the falsehood now, the man or now say, me confirm it, but still he's sharing and spreading it about me to people. So that's it. Right. And I have every right to take him on.
Okay,
which I can do, and I'm willing to do because it doesn't speak well of whatever he's doing.
You
cannot put me silent. No. Oh, me no, because I know when I was coming, I was talking with her. I think she went to Kumasi and then she Western and those things. She's still working over there as we speak. I think she's on the way coming. She'll be in Accra today or tomorrow. So that's it. But we should not allow people to think, say, Obida Achan, ni reputation, what building no, ya bejano no aseno. We won't do that. Okay. We won't do it. Oh, so we a butcher, unslosi kanya. Mami yeti wade. Our reputation to protect.
Okay.
And to want to mean can be biakeke. Na ya jao na oko. And I mean me hey. What the academia was spreading me information ama media houses but the point is that I am an innocent person. I face a problem while I was working, and at the end of the day I am completely here there's no anywhere ukwatina baby akoka say obi ayemi say obi ayemi say Basho majority me da say any akonya with their mammy Ghana for art the side of the story, and I'm so happy about it. Thank you so much. My family time Nana Usu na wote ne kanon Amare Bani security what's Amare Bani other one, is that your brother?
That's my brother.
You guys look alike.
We know this.
Oh, but anyway, politics.
Law 7 and two new Korea so you and two new Korea so you
Anyway, I was here and then Friday needs 100.9 to what's in I know we so happy and so and can I also hear that's a okay, good. Earlier on, what's here, Dr. Adam Bonham, and so kind of issues. I do have a material for M. Munano, Obia, Timatias here, Obenia, the informed decision.
Yes, sir.
Okay, however, I want to say,
you may not see now, sir.
Yeah, Solo, okay. Well, the number two say group knows why you did. It is some comment here, among commenters as usual. The Friday weekly in retrospect. Now, you're here, some Akoso, Dr. Baumia. Week we were born to apa the vote transfer air cost and no some matters arising, any other matters that you want to. Like why did they come by? Okay. I'm just oh.
Papa Jim, Minchia Bush for Jebretty and a pain and Minchia. The week in retrospect and some PSC and one of the issues are gaining much currency within the week. I had the expose on Attorney General.
relative to Nsemwa Ekosi Ewo Court. At the time, we were told Mr. Richard Ajapano on the ongoing trial at the High Court, the Financial Division of Accra, regarding the 200 ambulances and the NDC government wanted to procure for the country. And the case was called again, and eventually, as it were, my boss, Sami Jemfi, addressed the press after the court proceedings, or admitted the side on the NDC, the thing we agreed with. The applications are accused persons in the FILA, particularly A1 means accused person number 1, Dr. Kisilato Forsen, the minority leader of NDC in Parliament, and the dismissal of same by the court, the grounds in which we agreed with the court, and the otherwise that we disagree with the court too. And the court admitting the audio of Godfrey Dame with the accused number 3, Richard Ajapa, on record to become part of the issues that the court will consider, I think give the strength of the matter pending before the court. And we think that going forward, as my boss indicated yesterday, this matter is very, very important that Ghanaians also pay much attention to it closely. This is far beyond NDC MPP political confrontations, but it goes to the heart of our criminal justice system. An Attorney General under Article 88 who have the power to determine your liberty and freedom as a citizen. So engaging in such a criminal conduct, now eventually, for the first time in the history of Ghana, the court have to ask or order or strongly, criminal conduct. And I'll come to that briefly. I'll come to that.
The court need to take a decision.
Yes. Even we don't need the court to take a decision on that for us to know
you're supposed to
whether or not what he did was criminal. It was criminal because this Attorney General who called an accused person whom he is prosecuting and asking the accused person to procure a medical excuse report to mislead the court to take a decision in his favor. In other words, the Attorney General is persuading the accused person to lie before the court. And lying is a criminal offense. It's a perjury, which you can be jailed by the court. And if the Attorney General is engaging in this conduct, isn't that criminal? And indeed, Legal Profession and Etiquette Rules 2020, that's 2020, LI 2423, rule is very explicit on this matter. On this matter. And it is so baffling. And for the first time in the history of Ghana, the court, the Superior Court of Judicature, have to order an Attorney General, the leader of the bar, to abstain from the case that he is prosecuting as a result of prosecutorial misconduct before the court. Professional and prosecutorial misconduct. This is very, amazing. And I think that the Attorney General, our conscience, judge in order and say, stay away from the case. In fact, the judge
that is inaccurate.
Strongly advised.
And now, what was Sami Jemfi Betroy? Sami Jemfi Betroy, the judge order. And a little the judge strongly advised.
Very well.
No,
I agree with you. I agree with you. Whether the judge ordered, either the judge strongly advised or ordered, be that as it may, the conclusion and the bottom line is that the judge have advised the Attorney General to stay away from the case as a result of professional and unethical misconduct. These are not matters in dispute. And what we are saying is that Someone Penny Kufado, So respecting the oath of office and the constitution which he sworn to defend there and the laws of Ghana concurrently, then he must, as a matter of fact, release Attorney General from his post. That's our wish. But we believe that he will not do it. Ojari, Alhaji Mahamudu Bawumia airborne tour. Now, I want to remind him. Said dollar now or jail in 2017 or breaking jail. Mande, dollar echo 20 cedis. And then a watch. How do you call it? A driver's mate who cannot order for anything to be done under the government. And indeed, he is going about speaking like an opposition leader. Meanwhile, Oko Krobo Nelson Trading College, our Bonny East region, student Bakope Gun Nimasono or die for 177 million Ghana cedis to be released to pay allowances, which goes into consumption. That money could have been no less than 3 cheap compounds for the same nurses to be employed, but he chose to use that money to pay for consumption. Ghana for some kaino. Said ne tomatoes bako udi minu udi ketua bako kanwa. Eye 10 Ghana cedis ewa Accra. Planning for food and jobs afahifa. Ghana for some kai kramo Bawumia. Said that burn of economic lessons. No one. We are waiting to hear him. Ghana for some kind of thing. He should a deceptive promotion conceptualization of a digitalization, a project which began far back in 1997 to the year 2000 under John Dramani Mahama as a deputy minister and later substantive minister of Ministry of Communication, which was later developed further by President Kufuor's government through the introduction of NITA and promulgation of law to support same and then say or champion digitalization. President Kufuor Kompe in 2012, 2013-14 Ebano or catch say in fact now hearing to a leading member of the movement for change, now former general secretary of MPP, was say the NTM Mampine Kufuor the convincing MPP Maomo give the 5 years waiver no more support to make Bawumia a running mate in 2008 was because of his argument on the economy. Although a third-class certificate-less lawyer, he doesn't have any credential to back his record. And what the Bawumia buyer say as a doctor of economics, Ombe Buado no building the city and the economy for us. And indeed, the economy is about your stomach. The ebedi in the economy is so. And na a push you more President Kufuor, a pursue you more mojitum so Nana Kufuor, Emma Bawumia Meye, the running mate. And then, after we run the economy to the endless and bottomless pit, okay, economy as someone, no journey everywhere. I could share digitalization. Alhaji Mahamudu Bawumia say, I am for Okroma Inano, do not legitimate chiefs because illegitimate chiefs because they are not coming from a right family lineage. And all the creative problems Okroma. Into no ya beye mampeni pe the obayan say, ordinary hini be here in some say the beya obetimi ama or hini be on for the sobedia kunyano where the wamumdia kunya. Now you don't mampini I say mampini beje Bawumia. Ono when the Mabushia be a Ghana Chrome had the onim. Of course, that's why he said it. Of course, that's what he mean. That's what he mean.
That's what he mean, or that's what he
That's
said.
what he said, and that's what as the Harris said to the Alice in the Wonderland.
Yeah, and
tell me what you say. Go, fine. The Chieftaincy Act. Even the Chieftaincy Act does not even allow Parliament without consulting the National House of Chiefs. But here, you have a candidate who is recklessly promising, say, he will put away the laws of Ghana aside and issue an executive order to correct the chieftaincy issues in the country. What does he know about chieftaincy matters? Oyaman Prusini, Onyoma Kosoga, Oyangraniana, Oyafantini.
It's in another by
Oyafantini.
A dispute, and there was
dispute by. Is it Abu and
Danny issues?
Ronaldo did nothing about it, please, Menko, because before Ronaldo came, the issue was resolved. Nana Santana up him, so Nana, your body and PJM. When Nana brought the report to Mampeni at the first half of Okai. Say, and I even blame my own government NDC for not finishing the matter before exiting office. Please. Because everything was done and concluded. He only received a report. He only received a report. And if you use the word finishing now, and you quote and unquote, don't take capital of it. Don't take capital of it. Because we are all law students, and you know what you know that I know what you know. So, Eddie, as someone Pinyakufa and about Pinyakufa, he is targeting Boku, to my respectful opinion. Yes.
Oh, no,
because
I don't know what you.
Oh,
you still work with assumption.
I have not. Baumia have adopted a certain character, and we know him, the Oya man of credibility. There have been a turmoil in Boko after 2020 elections till now on Kasai. The last time he went to Boko was by the order of Nehene Nairi. Sir, Uncle Chia Boko Nabano or recognizing now one set vote. Na yen kusasa for yen to abamano man medi mampeni. He went there for his vote. The pronouncement was because we don't think we are safe under unlikely event of Baumia's presidency. I will leave that matter here because so on minor see the laws of Ghana does not allow the state to directly, to expressly or impliedly interfere in chieftaincy matters, except where the parties contending take the matter to court for the court to adjudicate it based on the facts made available to the court by the parties contending over that dispute or that disputed stool or heritage. On minor any to me, and no power, no law vested the power on the state to determine who becomes a rightful heir to which stool or which skin in the country. And Baumia must listen and listen to that very carefully. I don't think, a presidential canon, no nam ekase, maybe man penia, may say I hinsam, maybe mensabe remua. It is a very bad signal and a red light.
All right.
That we must not allow that thing to happen. Me we crown the make culture to understand.
Yeah.
Papa J, a new man koye. Adia in Ghana, the leadership of the New Patriotic Party have shown time without number that they have no clue and they have no solutions for the problems that confront us. And your government ought to go as usual. Liars, incompetent, deceptive, marauding, blood-sucking economic goons who have destroyed the economy and brought the country to our grounds. We must kick them out in 2024, come December 7th. The only hope for Ghana is His Excellency John Dramani Mahama. 24-hour economy. We are, by the next 2 hours or so, we are engaging Association of Ghana Artisans, East Legon. We are going to continue to spread the good message to the people of Ghana. Vote for NDC and vote for change. Because Allah and is preaching for a change. Why is he preaching for a change? He is preaching for a change because where we are going so and now what I'm not surprised because he is part of the termite so produced in the midst of the MPP Tescons who are now devouring the fiber of Ghana economy and our political advancement gradually. We must not pay attention to Sankrofo way because the damage they have done is enough and we must get them out and make sure say we will set Ghana back to a track of sustainable recovery and build the Ghana we want, led by John Dramani Mahama, and we can't afford to disappoint.
Medan say, Solo,
Mark,
yeah.
Mark Jerry, Midawase, Michia, Ochia, ye T4, after 4 so, or 15 times, Suchia, Maliba. Any upon for Nanaya, and any my
Frema. Ninyaba. Majeri, this and come on, Udina no pay no. If
well, Yama Mrs. Lada case.
No.
Another.
I'm ranty, mean. Oh, Sanyamana air coso, and Yamana air coso. Somebody will say it will be no be private issue. Yes, fine. You'll be there, can be BTI will be acquired to individuals being same concerning an issue, as I say, no more individuals no at take center page of the whole thing. But what I want us to learn from this is we share the way na common air corner what me say ye won crofo o man mu asebio asemba ebetoni ye kan say emfa ne ho say de all kan twitwaje ne ho no e de wo na all kan etia wo no e de obeto asemu emfa ne ho kra no ani say che say de obeka asebio amafo bomuti kwa jina tum say oh papa na kasa ye eno ano ba say the all can the effect on the all kafa no no eno no enye ye priority kasa bi pm ma the mantra ye nim say yes be a citizen and not a spectator nyina PA mu na was expecting say yes boss ade no so many age say oh to be a citizen and not a spectator the papa and yes because it came from the president but utie ade ni here sebi your mind here chechere it to try say obey your mind papa hu eye esomo mind ne bo esen say obetena ase afodu am say de ekọ no emfa hu de make twato efa sa asem we no nyina say asemba na ye kan mesreti mamfo yenhwe se ne ye beka no a emfa unua enkonkoto asemu yenka ne se ne tie emfa unua ankonkoto asemu majeri this week ye mampeni abedi chire His Excellency Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia Dr. Baby Owano Pebia Mechiao Ghana for so much and the good people of Volta region for so much no pay. Let me say last weekend no and odin a probo e Volta region no ABC na ye nyina ye hu ne ekopie mu e wo Volta region the way I said dynamics na some of Volta region. In fact Volta region there you amunye regional we can say you can predict but with Omampeni abedi echire MPP Frank tuning for this 2024 elections okopi on one kasa gitum say there is a difference now nkrofo kasa num ton ensem omo ka say Yera Bawumia they are going to make sure so they will give their votes to him utimi hu say and from my ebo voter region from MONTIE asebie ye nyina the entire nation ye believe say a binum stronghold no afi no eniema esesa we na me person me san born de rosi ni ph timamufo asebie omo anya santi ye ne say bi Yera Bawumia call from MONTIE ko bo apro kakra no ensempa any the way ye nwan mo from MONTIE omo da form gene baba just da nyame asese nyakopon ache such a personality say oba begina ayo man pain ni de omo de omo aba eto ebinu kra kasa tia say that perception e wo say womo votarians ana ye nwan mo from MONTIE no omo akoye say amanyoko bi na say bi e ho na predominantly no whatever yes almost it is true but say bi omo asuansuo asuansa omo hu de mu oduro and Omujitum say, Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia, His Excellency, the Vice President of the Republic currently, say, ye de no a young mampenia, Sebio, ye betimi, abwa or mine. Dentina, me force us so, me force because I mean, come on, the better as Americans, Sebio, one more prefer, Mampeni, Conue, Mianuna Sebio, Oma Ben presidency. I'm borrowing the words of His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, the former President of the Republic. No, can I say, you are nowhere near the presidency. Some person can be before president. One person you should be closer to the president. Son, I say, who now closer to the presidency? I mean, what? But this is the case. History has given us that opportunity. Say, Sankrofo figures me no one more year. Nkrofo presidency no. Omatena obako da so. Obako efimu or some person baby what try 2 times anye year and 3rd time also I try bi say opeso obenie from MONTIE for amayati say sebi eye Yera Bawumia ɔno na ɔmode ne kɔ oyi no so to nkyɛn a hwɛ sɛnea civil society organizations any other associations a wɔn bɔ gye ne sɛ mpa wɔn kafa papa no ho ɛnura mi sɔrɔ kɔti a yɛ fɛ ne sɛn bi survey bi akɔ so ɛkyerɛ sɛ pɛ the survey ni na wɔn report a ɛba out ne kyerɛ sɛ dodoɔ no of Ghanaians na wɔn yɛ survey no ɛwɔ so no ɛkyerɛ sɛ they will prefer a Bawumia presidency to a John Dramani Mahama presidency. Well, me ɛnyɛ me nwanwa because wɔn sɛ baako no deɛ yasɔ mu da yehu sɛ ne yɛteɛ presidency mi nka ne vice.
Survey na wɔtwe emienu na aba.
Me ka deɛ me ka no wahu deɛ me ka me no na me ka wasɛm.
Okay.
What I say because nwanwa bebi a me hu sɛ ade no network bi a no more it boss say network we and report to say de ase ho na go ye critical we gana say okay critical
baby on interest one now
de nya baby interest me see network bi a anka wo mo no de say bi wo mo no ni yi o but a ho no mo report to say dem say and asem na critical ntina mebo oh sa network bi no yes an oh trick ntina kese me hwa de nem so ye de nyame ase by and large ye kɔ ye nim day in day out no enema take shape Nyankopon e dan ase by the end of the day yeah Nyankopon e dan we are very hopeful say this year 7 December ye to abawia His Excellency Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia he is going to become the president obi be transact say in the unfortunate event which unfortunate event you know how we see Ghanaians are so ansa omo nya nipa mienu as vice presidents omo hu omo sebio omo bobre omo what they can do vice president obi be di bi obi sugusu di de obedi bi no ye hu ye de otimi ye de bo oman so ye bi kura pa ye hu ye wanya bi so ye hu ye ene de oteso ne ye o se wa ye about 32 niema ye Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia o se niema 32 me bobo bia se ma bo drone 1 mbo bia se wa na ma kire o se digitalization na NHIS say well me bobo DVL say me bobo Metro say yes, health your friends say who call health service near transfer and mana your friends say folder crapo here because banks crapo no I move long time ago from manual can no be kaya e banka ye chro book mu by no move from that level to computer right uko na ebo ade no ye ni sa passbook ni sa niam nyina ya thing of the past sa no per se sa health sector no ubeko no ehu nya se afa na ukra fa card na sa no ko folder asem ni paperless na chese what go through wetimi akwakonya yarsa na se bio enko gina sa de no so se unkra folder ntino yese mo nkofa mran sa because folder nete ya na ayarsa bia no ubeko no request for folder and say folder na kire o past records o health history no intend be ma doctor no obehwe so okay besi 2 months ni na say na ye no nti okọ eni say nti no okay nti say na ba na oka de a eni ba ko no ya nti na ogina so ehu ebe lead na mo ehu ekwan ya onfa so fa ehwe wo any treatment on hwe fa ma eti tem bia na so na mo de omusa be kan wo no matter condition wo no e wo se unsa yensa cancer book no your friend is folder no ansa na sabi omatimi enu tin na mo request enye hwe enye se ye omo fe se wo mo se ye nkofa mra ne tena se ya na de be ye onye na hu fi asase so enye se eno ne sabi a doctors na yaresha for no omo ade a womani ma womani agie da bi but enne no ye wo mampani abedi akire a wa demonstrate ogusu demonstrate se bi ono de o me ye mampani ti bonkoso da bi amampani abedi akire ti bonkoso da bi obeye omampani wa ye omampani abedi akire se bi order na di kire ti mamufuo ne wiase afa ne nyina se bi ade akire ade se nyina na dwene e da bibi so ade se nyina na odwene osusu so ade we me ye de boa me man ye beboa e na wa ye ada na di ama se bi ye hu bi severally e na o kana se 32 of them enti no de wo ye omampani abedi akire di bi da me so me di bi da obi a me gina no kire de ye de boa ne man obi a me kire de ye de boa ne man enna ya mekan makwa ko wiese subaina yera Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia His Excellency the Vice President of the Republic of Ghana doubling as our flag bearer for the 2024 elections no nsema eya oka no eya na mede tututu ho a na akwa mi se akwada sebio onyina obetoka ni nkwala abremu no onama no obisa lorry tire ebo Sasu and a wonimu. Because president in the ultimate. Presidency no and the ultimate. It is over president just say when you what occur. Na sebu ya kwada na vice president ya kwada na omumi enu nyina ye JDM His Excellency the former president any current vice president His Excellency Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia omumi enu no vice president o matena order office o ma share order na omo ko share ho no Ghana for be hu mu nyina wo omumi enu no contributions omo ye in the capacity of vice president or any president sebi ubeka yera His Excellency the former president in Ediana, Ubeka presidency dear womb, Debbie. Ye petamo ye vice president. Papa was your vice president. Ni enhwe. Ni mi no say na etie. Wana na wasum man aboa actually say bibi papa wanimu asabi ye de manu a. Ye de sa kwanya ne manu December 7 be ya. Obetimi aye bi papa. E de aboa asum on man. Okwa from Montemu in fact about Greater Accra this week. Na oni ahimfo ne clergy just say answer no be share campaign na kasa when ye preliminary answer no be share ase no say bi o share call region by region because campaign na kasa etisimu a ontimi ukodu a emre ontimi nya kwan emre papa quality time and spend you sa impenifo nti ono no or try say one new one be all the regions Greater Accra ban this week this is the 15th region I can the last region obeko now bedu region mo try say oni ahimfo wo ho oni clergy region mu ebi asom obetie si krom na oni Ghana for makomienu miese bi edidi didi nkomo nu wada na ni so adi hunu actually then civil society organization so say wo region mu wetimi ni omo hia ni omo di nkomo this is what he's doing and in the preliminary round we ansa na chire no watie si ma hyase aye the proper campaign entin Ghana for munya ntoboase na sebi nyankopon wa ye adom kese amayen obi a sebi nimde ewo ni trimu sebe owo adisua enisua di hunu wada ne dia demonstrating se ne okohia clergy ne your friend say ahemfo na omo kan say papa we dey se ne okono na maintain tempo no afa sa ko because o wa ho brase de we oni nipa kasa say uwo buo ye hun se bibi dawani so a peso ye ma oman Ghana nti ye srew kone sa ma yen ti san nsem na efi microphone ho eba no asem ba kwa me feel say Hosi Ghana for ye man no reflecting bia we trim say ye man peni abedi chire His Excellency Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia o general mama MPP December 2024 you know you be asebi ye peni fo ahemfo ye clergy asofo ne omo deda ye nuanu muslimi imams chief imams anon na asefo no omo agina tum preko pese papa we ye hu ebinum so ne mo usuban ene one ye enema oda na edi osoma ode soma man Ghana no yenim se ye de ade we hye won sa e ya ade a obetimi aye e de aboaye eno na me pese sebe ya ye sorry anopa na se ye bompa ya na ye nkai ne ye bompa ye ne bi emma His Excellency Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia nyankopon emma no apomudene na onyini nche na sebi o ye mampeni dada JDM emma ye ti ase se oya kwakora wanyini asebi o kotena presidency ya na agene nyina ya akeke ene sa ebo no to mmiri bi ne ne ye beto sa abo no asan abo no because you see ya obi oye comparatively younger in the person of His Excellency Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia nti se bi enra ye ra JDM saying president so koto aba mo bi amana kodi president memfa ma obi a wanyina abo akwakra ene between onu ni ye ra se president John ye ra Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia we could see who is the youngest person was here there man.
Mame ko amado so 0302243540. Amalba na des on is every time na. 0302243540. 0 enope ene yejuma. Ti mame ni wadwen share quickly. Me ba to matchen.
Me jo so magere mpato ho tesen.
Boko nyame ado yetu.
Na me chi amarba. Kachensen. Ni mi anokre asan me kasa Africa soa. Baby magere nafi etutu no container ne to abobani gu mu no. Gate na no na migina. Ana magere wo bibi kan.
Me ba to mi ni bibi aka. Say what's mass akotutu. Also parliamentary candidate so say ono onam nyina etuo hye ne kam.
Ono obon onitu no ode bon ho.
Ame mass dey no de gogum akrante.
Dey enya first one ni na enya second one enya third.
Pass am see me ni bibi aka trust. So right.
Aha. ana ne ba wakunta no nso ono nso na kaka bi nsɛm a wɔyɛ nti na yɛ me nwanwa sɛ nyɛ wo brɛ wo ase na wɔnyɛ baabi anwura sɛ esi atutua wɔ mu sei ɛna wura ɛm ya ma menkyia Honorable Felix Nakoyo na menkyia incoming President John Dramani Mahama Magdari wonu so ɔman mu me ma fi kyiri mu no atɛntere ni ɛnyɛ dwuma wɔ ɔman mu atɛnkyia ɛna ɛyɛ dwuma ɛwɔ ɔman mu ɛnɛ na nsa na oni alaji na diu ɛka bibi a yɛka sɛ torik ɔburo no ka ho bi ana sɛbi ɔde hwere ne nkwa na wogye n'akyini ɛmpɛn ama ɔmo bom torik ɔmo bo torik saa for 3 good times baako awa kunsi wawapi n'ani pɛɛ ana ɔmo bom torik wɔtumi ka den ɔmo bo no de plastic tɛ ɛbo bo no ama plastic tɛ ni na ebubu yi waseɛ ntumi anka ho hwee na me pacho eni sa nneɛma wɔ nyina kɔ video mu a ɛntumi nwe nsusuaso a wodi bɛhwɛ ho nkwa ɛnɛ polisifoɔ a ɔmbɛgyina nsisi no so atankyia ana ɔmo bu ɛnɛ me ne wo kasa yi nea esi wɔ kasoa yi bisa sɛ MPP foɔ deɛ ɔmo nsɛm fata sɛ yɛbɛkyerɛ ɔmo ana ɛnɛ hwɛ deɛ ade ni de na ɛyɛ wɔ ɔman yi mu ebi ɛnyɛ me nwanwa bisa kɔsukufoɔ bɛrɛ so kwesi ɛma ɔmampanin kofoɔ kyikata die bem ɛnso ɔmampanin kofoɔ kyikyim Ghanafoɔ nsa ati pointi 2 judges adi kwa kan tu ibi ọhụrụ no 9 no ama wonu be di bem eti anya mo nwa se mi e ti wona na kufu adobre so because o mi anu ni nyina no o mu fra bekrom na bekrom san so de eye de ba akopɛ
medanse
amanyo ko ni nsɛm fata so be di o ma we so
medanse anopɛ no grass meba cho me mo ache
iya ni a opani ka se no wa pomte sei
alanka se me ho yo
Mr. Nyampade Maupa, Namaste Nyampama, one Abu Boniface, Mr. Fred, our Caswad, Old Barrier, Mr. Nyampaman. Now, Heneba, Ocean, Samoa, Limiano, MPP, Nia, or T Studio, and somehow Brosona Vice, or be our Tinisha communicated, but one Timini so, no money moon will be near this so. And to my young fat crocodile, the door, I'm Ghana for Admin. Na mesra Ghana for said na adodan kwa kufu ado o se ade adodro ba katre asifo eya kwa brefo se wan so obi akoko moti so wan to aban empama no this is the time I was a nyama boa ya din nyama akoso no ye kaya ni hwa anabuti alankoje tamaten na obro beji omani free awuyeyem ene amamo koni a MPP ene nando ene ya ka omani abuti adoma fuosu aditon fuosu importers ni exporters mesre mo omiko makuma ntu omuyam amenu du mo kwatwa ba ona buti fala nkoje tamante watu odo play free port ama gedie akoso amemfi maso apeja ama Ghana ya setana na Ghana kono mindu
meda se memena eba choma mefa ofofre memo achi on
ni ama ikresen
nyame adumo na so e
Collins die
yo
bet me afreme tabro man no amintia male paketi fantastic man kasa yi papa amintia regional chairman itakra honorable me asibo champion of champion chairman ilia share aya MPP communicators sabi lidi it move fele muste panam wo position is sema president Nana Akufo-Addo any vice president person di oman so is sema okaye the trainees are suffering, nurses are suffering, artisans are suffering, and in Ghanaian who are suffering. Okwa pro on go sa tape we so ye bema kukudrofo on also repeat it. Entry Ghana for say me na mka me saka bio na muntu ababa na be president. Bio Any dollar yana or de a year campaign can see President Mahama. Almost 4 city, they are 1 to 4 city. In their woman is also your first year amount, they are president. Almost 60 city, near the president Mawa, and you see they do 30 city. Here, share presidency now grow. And I was buying it. No, I don't be this idea money Ghanaian, the good citizens of this. One is too many women. And I never to me more. If 7 December, move for Sakasano and police station. No more ship to me a Ghana for. Sasa, coming December when the state versus NPP. I'm going to phone ya the budget, but Ghana need was as a conco whistle.
Okay. Yo, maybe I saw me say I know what you're saying. My main fan, do you hear? Manche? Maybe I saw you too.
No, me that's it, my Jerry. We are winning a day.
Yo.
Did you have a call here?
Yamia Dombema.
You did Yamia say, more about so. Now, Yanka, it's not far away. Obo Homodi. My Jerry, Oba Domi Quabina, Amicia Mammy, Electro, approval. Oh, Domi Quabina. I mean, one abaso.
Yes, sir. Ah, but how many are there? Send it. There was another. Hello. Ah. And Eben, I don't know what voice nicer. Yes. Okay. Okay. Na enti erade. Hello. Hello. Erade nyakobo si akoro. Nakame nka chorus. Ebeka corrupt. Ebeka say Syria. Hey. Oh, busy your college way there. Yo.
Jerry.
Yes, sir.
My Jerry.
Tell them mama.
Oh, my Jerry. I don't want to say corruption.
Now when you are corruption, e be any.
Sir, passing mommy, na me passing mouth. Yes, sir.
Hey. Charlie. Yo, what that was?
Who passing mommy? I'm a passing mouth.
Yo, you na me kwa na ola Michael aba.
Me ba cho ola de me ni ado se te me ti so.
Yeah, what ne time as I was in ni ado. Oh, kasa ni enko.
Honorable Amaliba, wakata papa. Or the Union school, everything in a school. I mean, I can't trouble to communication and Yakata. I have facts and figures, fact better particulars. The interview lawyer, Mr. Maliba, Yamisha, Emani, Elefima Group, Yamisha. Share, Yabeka no clear, actually, Padia, near Mampenini, and I didn't bow me. I don't because I'm going to see a swat. I'm going to say, Ma. Now, Yama, air cost, Ubeda, sorry, not corruption.
Okay, madam say. I had a made Jumedi this year, Friday. Yami Adam Chinebesha was a medical Jumedi so. Media said, Abema, one for a boy, me. Kojoda me, your producer, but not from my bank on an house for Madam Massem. Quesia Boaji, Kambekasa, Quesia Boaji, me darling boy. Quesia Naka, Betiasa, and Abachimi. Quesia Boaji, the darling boy, on so. I am a supervisor. Dr. Faradex na executive producer, fully supported by the general manager, Kennedy Asantio said. There said that Ensobema engineers on duty. Achu Agbena Nejari na Nabu Ajada Sankroma Medamase Daniel Medamase IT. Ido BBS. Idini ya Magjeria say Agyeman. Michia eye di Aisha Bakery. Or MFST. Michiano. Saranso na Michia Holali Mama Dogbe. Holali Mama Dogbe. Uye brutal. Holali Mama Dogbe. Charlie, we are Fanta Bruta. Olali Mama Dogbe, we are fantastic Fanta Bruta. DX, but no, hand sanitizer, no, idea, yeah, Charlie. Why, dear pa? Olali, which are and my happy weekend. I wish I may call Enya me pa, your best next week. Enya me pa, chance of a new bish. I say, me the castle. Ola, my great take you over. Entertainment GH.
100.9